Good evening, explorers. Yes, Mary Lou, it is in fact Friday. Our stream from Thursday this week had to be postponed until Friday, which is today. So luckily for us, we get to meet up on a Friday evening of evenings and kind of maybe ride that excitement that comes with Fridays. Let's see what happens tonight on Explorations tonight. Bless you and namaste to each of you. Good evening, my explorers. It's wonderful to be with you on a Friday. As we file in, I would like for each of us to take this moment, set our intention for the evening. What is it that you wish to achieve for tonight's exploration, tonight's session? Is it a sense of accomplishment, a sense of inner peace? maybe working out a denser emotional or intellectual problem in your life, set your intention now and see if we can't if we can't maybe massage some juice out of that problem of yours. Either way, we're going to be talking about products tonight. Certainly we'll be getting something to take home, some homework to do over the next couple days as we enter the holiday season. Namaste to each of you. We'll be getting started in just a couple moments. Stone Monster, thank you so much for that resub, by the way. Bless you and namaste to you. Good evening, my explorers, my children, my soldiers. On this evening of evenings, we are to explore both the inner and outer space to unlock the potential that lies in each of us. Tonight, we're going to focus our mind's eye, our chakric energy. We're going to pose that to the topic of products as we enter the holiday season. Now, products certainly play a pivotal part in each of our lives, and tonight, we're going to dive in head first on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my soldiers. How are we all doing tonight? It is Friday evening, and aren't we feeling fantastic, freaky, fun Friday, letting our hair down for the weekend, finally. Now, a lot of us had some time spent maybe at some relatives' house for Thanksgiving, and I would like to hear about that as well from you all. I would like to imagine you all ate a lot of fun food and what have you. Namaste, Defo with a refrain, TPW, which if you are new here to the channel, you understand exactly what that means. That means the program works. TPW, the program works. It simply just works. That simple. Namaste. Cherish hitting me with that resub. Bless you. What's up, Catsup rating with 9? What's up, Catsup throwing a fat cock of raiders onto our community here to explode with support and enthusiasm, exuberance, and energy. Namaste. How are you all doing? How is everyone doing? Namaste. Hello. Hello. Oh, what's up, Catsup? What was the stream like? Cherish also, I see that resub. 6 months. Hell yeah. Very excited to have your energy here tonight on a weird night, right? A weird night, a Friday night exploration. I can only imagine the shenanigans we're going to be able to get into tonight, because normally we're relegated to Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday. And those can be laden with weekly, productive, kind of day-to-day, middle-of-the-week kind of energy, right? But now this light is flickering, and we're going to see if it keeps on. Let's make sure, hopefully, that stays on. Namaste. I've missed the last 2, so I'm happy you're. Namaste to you, Veraboost Junkie. Bless you. I'm so glad that you could be with us tonight, and this is the second one after being back from the break. So you might not have missed that much, to be honest. I took a little bit of a break. Oh, what's up, Catsup? Yeah, that was spooky, right? That was spooky. That was spooky stuff to see the lights go out. Who's afraid of the dark? Anybody afraid of the dark in the chat? Can you go ahead and raise your hand? I'd like to hear from you. Are we afraid of the dark? Are we afraid of the dark? Please be offended. Very fucking awesome, sick, and tight answer, no. Simply no. Don't play games with that. I like dark, damp places. Damp places. So that was a damn. You said a swear word. No. Everyone says, okay, everybody's saying no, that they enjoy it. Bless you. Namaste. And honestly, that's what I expected. I was leaving room for maybe some newer explorers who have some ideas about the dark, about the light versus the dark. They require the light. They have no relationship with the dark. They shun the dark. They avoid the dark. But those of us that are here are not. We're not no spring chickens, right? We're not some spring chickens here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We are experienced. We've seen the abyss. We've seen the darkness around and inside the abyss. We have a relationship with it. Not only are we familiar with it, but we understand it to be a pivotal fulcrum from which we derive our transformational spiritual energy, a place in which we set our tent up and enjoy the chaos. We leverage this chaos and darkness and misery, and we allow that to elevate us to that next level that we talk about so frequently. Namaste. Namaste, my explorers. Now, guys, first of all, let's go off the top. It's been a minute since I did a quick little reminder to the newer explorers, as fantastic as it is to be with you. What's up, Cats? Also, how was the stream? I need to know. I don't know if you said it in the chat and it just went by because there's so many messages in my chat. So many people want to speak to me. And I try my best to respond to all the messages that seem, important and relevant to our discussion. But sometimes it's difficult to snatch on every single one. So what's up, Cats? Can you let me know, how was that stream over there? Please let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if you could tell me. Thank you. Guys, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unleash and unlock the true power that courses through our veins right now as we speak and sit with one another. This power that we've even the newest among us are going to know what I'm talking about. Even the springiest chickens are going to know what I'm talking about. This power that I'm referring to is not a power that you don't possess. It's not a power that you need to go to school for. It's not a power that you need to get all zizzed up on any sorts of stimulants to attain, even though drugs can help. Very much so. We can talk about that as we get into products tonight. Maybe drugs are your product. If you're addicted to drugs, be that something as light as, ibuprofen, over-the-counter pain medication, to something as, random pills or crack cocaine or heroin or anything on that end of the spectrum. It can all be helpful, and it's important to take every single one of those potential tools and decide it and decide whether it's for you and try it out. And that is our and the program works. Namaste. No, I'm Kapoor. Crack can absolutely be helpful. I've been around several individuals in my line of work in which crack absolutely helped them in their lives, albeit for usually a short period of time. They get through some errands. They could be particularly entertaining. They get in a fight with somebody that was long overdue. But then after that, usually their life kind of spins out of control. But namaste. But it is helpful, and it's irresponsible for me as a legally licensed mental health counselor to tell you that crack cocaine is not helpful. To just categorically discount the values and benefits that come with smoking crack cocaine, give me a fucking break. If I did that, how many of you would know that I'm full of shit, right? How many of you have smoked crack? Crack is wax, says Old Man Doom. Now, crack, Old Man Doom, maybe it is for you, all right? And it certainly has some negative aspects, certainly, and we can discuss those if you want, but I don't feel like we need to cover that. I feel like plenty of people outside of this community have covered the negative aspects of smoking crack cocaine. They have. They've talked about it. They've made lists. They've made literature. And you know what? Nobody wants to read that literature. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. I've seen decades of that literature come and go through my profession, and it all sucks and is boring. I did just buy upgraded turbochargers for my car. I have a problem. No, Vera Bruce Junkie, that sounds so sick. I cannot wait to get into that with you. Please, 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 please give us a call tonight, Vera Bruce Junkie. And we're going crazy with the communal visions. I love these perspectives. I had to lose 30 pounds in 3 weeks for an acting role. Crack cocaine was there for me, Mr. Defoe. Now, that's fantastic news. Did you also not eat? What was your diet like? Everybody's going to want to know that. Everybody's trying to lose a little bit of weight, no matter the time of the year, but especially around the holidays, we get a little nervous about our weight gain, don't we, folks? Don't we? Don't we get nervous about our weight gain around the holidays? And crack cocaine can help you in that respect. It speeds up your metabolism, shrinks your appetite. I've seen, I told one patient of mine in particular, this young woman, about 22, she had 3 children, and not in a responsible way. She delivered all 3 children on the sky deck of the Sears Tower in Chicago. And that's just irresponsible because I don't trust those things. I think they can fall through. I think that's a bad news waiting to happen. Anyway, she dropped her whole let her pussy out and dropped her kids out. And then she's like, what do I do? And I was like, well, first of all, probably smoke crack. Because I could see where this is going, all right? The gravity of your life, you were probably abused, you probably drank since a very early age, you probably neglected. Now, let's find that where that gravitational arc is going to lead us, because it's not good. And what can we do on our way on that gravitational arc? You're going to tell me that there's not a higher percentage of children that were molested that end up smoking crack than not molested? Yeah, right. And how responsible would it be as for me as a mental health counselor to look in the eyes of this now adult molested as a child and don't put smoking crack on the table? That's what I'm saying. Put it on the table. And at least enjoy the benefits, because then we can figure out the problems later. That's what I'm saying. Is Final Journey not okay? Final Journey is not hooked up. Man with head of dog, namaste to you. I gotta fix that. My OBS crashed. I had to rebuild it, or my Sammy did, and I gotta rebuild it. So that's one of the things I gotta rebuild. Final Journey, got it. Namaste, man with head of dog. Thank you, appreciate that. 5 times a day, Mary Lou. And are you doing any sort of like diet pills, caffeine, crack cocaine, anything to make up the fact that you're not weighing yourself sort of obsessively, Mary Lou? Is there anything that you're putting in place instead? Mascari, I don't enjoy the sky deck. I wouldn't say maybe it is a fear. I don't necessarily refer to it as a fear. Right now, communal vision from Theora Jones. Everyone should try crack once. What's the worst that could happen? Now, Theora Jones, that's a good question. What's the worst that could happen? Let's imagine that. Let's visualize it. Let's visualize. Let's do a guided meditation. This is for Theora Jones. For Theora Jones, devotional is crack cocaine. A tinny chemical burning smell fills the air of what was an otherwise calm apartment. And the roommates look at each other. Is she smoking crack cocaine? I think so. Hard cut. This once calm roommate in a calm apartment is now walking the streets, looking for more crack cocaine. The cars whiz by her on Sheridan Road. She makes gestures like she will suck penis. One car stops. Will you suck on my penis? He asks. And she says, yes, sir. Do you have crack cocaine? He says yes. And she is happy and fulfilled. And that's pretty much the end of that. I was trying to think of one of the worst things I've seen, and yes, maybe some of those details up until that point were negative and bad, but I would say also at that moment of his sexual fulfillment, also her fulfillment of, this overwhelming urge to smoke crack is satiated for a moment. And we can't forget the benefits of that, even in the mind of our addicts. If we know any, I'm sure many of you do. I'm sure some of you are even addicts, and you can't underestimate how good it feels to satiate that feeling of that addiction feeling. Namaste. Now, just staying off the scale, I lost about 30 pounds in 2022 and have been kind of using a lot of Diet Coke, carrots, leafy vegetables to achieve that. It's ugly and I'm ashamed, but I'm hooked on produce. I'm not going to say don't be ashamed, because shame can be playing a very important role in our lives as we reach for the next level, as we seek to transform the self through the program of explorations. Shame plays an extremely important role. Shame plays an extremely important role, critical, pivotal role, I would say. Wandering Robot Studio with a perspective. Can't wait to read this. ADHD meds are literally amphetamines. Yep, absolutely. It's amphetamines, and it's. Would you say that it's good? Do you take them? Wandering Robot Studio? Can you tell me about that? Old Man Doom's addicted to pizza. Bell Bunny is an addict. Namaste to you. What are you addicted to, if you don't mind sharing? Is it just, something as predictable as drugs or alcohol? Maybe just pornography and maybe huffing, maybe just drinking gasoline, as we've covered here on this channel several times. Well, namaste, guys. Here we are. Well, guys, let's get into it. Tonight we are this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out. The subjective universe inside each and every single one of us. Communal vision from Mr. Defoe. I've tried to freebase gasoline several times, but I can't seem to get the heat level right. Keep trying. Don't get discouraged. Always look for the silver lining. And take the mind of a scientist to it. Even if you make a mistake, you can cross out at least one attempt. One possibility in a realm of infinite possibilities. That one, and you're making progress. Don't give up. Namaste. Let's see here. Okay, guys. So this program, Inside and Out, we're traversing the universe both inside and outside of us. The subjective, the objective, the ultimate binary of our civilization. The objective, the physical, the verifiable, the observable. The subjective, the internal. The unknowable, ultimately, sometimes to ourselves, but as it exists within ourselves, we may know it, but others may not completely ever know that. Namaste. Here we are to explore and find that gray area between those two zones and interrogate that border, interrogate the border between those two worlds, and in so doing, we're going to find ourselves with more power, more ability, more potential than we've ever even imagined previously. Namaste. Now, I have taken every single experience of my life, every ounce of failure, and there has been a lot. Every ounce of failure, and I whittled down the tools that we need to truly become what we are meant to become, to unlock the potential hidden in the very cells and the DNA of our body right now. I whittled it down to 4 easy steps. 4 easy steps. You're absolutely welcome. An absolutely revolutionary technology. Absolutely revolutionary technology that guarantees not only to transform your life, but completely cure you of mental illness and other disorders. Autism. I've cured 150,000 people with autism. Completely free. I didn't charge them a fucking dime. They came in autistic as fuck. Most of them. Extremely autistic. Many nonverbal. Others just... others require a lot of love, so to speak. And I absolutely cured them. I pushed them into new heights. They are out there, normal, achieving their dreams. Namaste. If somebody could go ahead and hit yes. Old Man Doom, I appreciate that. Could you do that one more time? Old Man Doom, I appreciate that. Because we're going to get into the steps. These steps cure autism. Larry Pickle Jar, we're not doing that's the second step. I haven't said the first one yet. Good to have you, Larry, but you're kind of, you missed it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Relax is the first step. Now, we can't do anything. Unfortunately, we can't do anything until we relax, until we pull that nervous system down and allow ourselves to, God damn it, Larry, just stick to relax. Thank you. Chill out. Namaste. 8th month in a row. I love you all. You're a light in this bullshit illusion of a world. Chill out. Namaste and bless you. I cherish you and I thank you for that subscription. I want you to know it's going right into the program, right into the compound that is to come. Welcome, Thomas Glau. Thomas Glau. Love that name. Love that name. Go ahead, Larry. If you could take us back on over to relax, I'd really appreciate that. Or somebody, if you could hit relax for me, that'd be really great. I kind of want to I want to get through these 4 steps, open up the lines, because I got a little special surprise for you. Can I cure your autism? I absolutely can, Masakari. I will cure your autism. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Relax. Now, relaxing, unfortunately, is the first step, and it's out of necessity. Because Lord knows I hate it. It's miserable. It feels like shit. The act of relaxation is not good. And that's a good way to think about it here at Explorations. If you're truly serious about unlocking your power inside of you, then you need to throw away any notion that relaxing feels good. Or it should feel good. You put those massage oils away. You put those Yankee candles in a cupboard, all right? You save them for never, because right now, the first day of the rest of your life is occurring. And it starts with relaxation, the Explorations way. And let me tell you something, it feels like shit. It fucking hurts and it sucks and it doesn't stop hurting. But after we do that enough, we will find ourselves relaxed and we'll be filled, so to speak, filled with facts and feelings. And the confluence of those facts and feelings will fill us up. And what we must do then, before we share those things with the world, what we must do then is question. We must question those facts and feelings as they are filling our torsos, filling our loins, filling every corner of our being. Now, you might ask yourself, has this always been a big screen TV? Have I always had an above ground pool? Am I dreaming? Is this a dream? Am I dreaming about having an above ground pool? If I were to snap out of my dream when Namaste, Wandering Robot Studio, if you never let yourself feel good, feeling bad will be feeling good. Honestly, it's like a nice cone, a nice Zen koan, or how you pronounce that. I like that. It's a riddle, puzzle. I like it. Putting it together in my mind is going to be difficult, as I imagine it will be for the rest of the community. Now, as we question these things that we were filled with, eventually we will be filled with our own facts and our own feelings. Our entire universe will have crystallized and therefore must be expressed. Third step of the program, Explorations. Third step is express. We express that universe inside of us. Now, this is the most fun, but by far the most pointless, worthless step of the program. Will get you absolutely nowhere, and it makes it, because we're told that expression, be yourself, express yourself, sing that song, allow yourself to be seen. That is the point, the purpose of life or something. I cannot imagine a more bullshit thing to be said out loud. Art is dog shit. Poetry is lies. Poetry is lies. Now, once you have broken yourself down to the active expression, you found that the self is a bottomless pit of absolute horseshit and misery. That is when you have reached the ultimate level, and you are ready to explore. You're ready to explore, and that explore means you're sort of master within the program. You're a sort of senior level. You can jump around in the program. You can move on to the more advanced steps. You can see in the channel points. Maybe you want to do relax. Maybe you want to do sustain. Maybe you want to do lather. Maybe you want to do decay. Maybe you want to do failure. Maybe you want to do any of those things. But not until you're exploring may you do those things. Once you are exploring, that is when you can go ahead and do whatever you want. But if you're just getting here, if you're new, if you're one of these people that just followed, who gifted a... Masakari gifted a sub. I missed that. Namaste to you. Bless you so much. I thank you. Who are some of the new... We got Piff of Fifth. Someone like you should not be jumping into the more advanced stages of the program because you can and probably will die. You will die. I've seen it happen. It doesn't bring me joy, but it doesn't hurt me. I've seen it happen so many times, and Twitch has retroactively and going into the future sort of forgiven me, sort of allowed me to continue my work here because they believe so wholeheartedly in exactly everything that I say, literally, as I say, so does Twitch. I have several emails that say exactly that, legally binding. They fully endorse every single thing that I have said, I am saying, or will say into the future. Namaste. Now, here we are. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Guys, tonight we're getting into products, all right? I'm going to open up the line in just a moment. We're going to be discussing the products to which we are loyal. Now, it's Black Friday, and we are at the altar of products. Now, I have long resolved the tension inside of me that I used to be very judgmental. Like I would be minimal. I would not have very many things. I would say I don't need this $10 jar of jelly. I don't need this. I don't need these new sandals. I don't need these what have yous. I don't need these pictures of horses. There's something spiritual to learn by taking those things away. That I'll find the real me. I'll find my purpose. I'll find my essence by abstaining. What a deluded fucking dumbass I was. That is not the truth. There is no truth to be had. Namaste. Outside of you. There is nothing out there that can fill you because there is nothing but nothing here. And until you realize that, you will be searching either through a lack or to replace the lack or something to fill the lack. And while we traverse this universe and try to make sense of those things, when we find that gorgeous moment, caller, hold on 1 second, I'm on fucking fire right now. All right, with that gorgeous golden moment where we realize the depth and profundity of our lack, that is when we will find that products are actually fucking awesome. They are good and cool and fulfilling in their own way. Not ultimately, nothing ever will be. However, going to the mall, having the stores that you like to go to, going to the grocery store, knowing exactly which types of the fancy little peanut butters you want to buy. Yeah, that's the stuff. That stuff is cool. Having a cool car and knowing what kind of car you want to get next, maybe. Or having, a cool hat or something like that. Now, these are the things that can be so fun as soon as we resolve this lack. And on the way to resolving our lack, imagine you're just it's an exercise. It'll never be fulfilling, but that sugary, quick fulfillment that products can bring us gesture so directly to the lack, it is only helpful every single day of our lives. Namaste. And please be offended with a communal vision. With enough crack, you will no longer succumb to the wanting of products. Please be offended. That is so interesting. You're replacing products with crack. I would say, because it's so funny, I would call crack a product. Me personally, I would call crack a product, and that's for me, and maybe you could call a sub soon and talk to me about that. Now, guys, I do want to share something with you. Pretty exciting stuff for me. is that, guys, there's something special happening tonight, all right? Something special. I just got to find it. It's over here in this box. There we go. Now, guys, very special tonight. Now, every once in a while we run a special like this, and this is Black Friday, gorgeous day for products and expressing ourselves through, with, and for products. Now, tonight, very special night, every single caller this evening will receive a free postcard. A free postcard from Leslie Tanner himself. So just an example of the kind of postcard, this little sort of level of quality that you can expect from me, Leslie Tanner, and also the program Explorations. I have an example right here. That's right. Look at the gorgeous. That's just an example. Now, there are several postcards right next to me. But imagine opening up the mail, right? It's such a boring thing to do usually, but imagine for a moment you open up your mail and you get a actual physical piece of media from Leslie Tanner himself. Leslie Tanner, let's go ahead. Another look. This is what is waiting for every caller tonight. Every caller tonight will receive a physical postcard from Leslie Tanner himself, free of charge. I just need a mailing address, and we have a way to do that. So we can talk after you call. We'll get you over to Ahmad, and they'll give you a form, a confidential form. You can give me a mailing address, and I will personally send it to you. Namaste. Now, this sort of benefit is normally only offered to the members of Community of Devoted Light over at Patreon.com. Patreon.com hosts a library of exclusive videos and music and what have you, created by me to sort of explode the benefits that you can receive from this program. They also get a monthly postcard over there, as if that's not nice enough. But you have a chance. Call in tonight and get a free postcard. Bless and namaste. So we're talking about products. Let's terminate the call. Okay. Caller, namaste. Welcome to Explorations. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, best friend Leslie, it's best friend Toaster.
Best friend Toaster, how are you this evening, Toaster?
I don't get it, man. It was such a clutch heal, and I got the killing blow, and it was such an epic moment. I just don't get it.
You've been
I just don't
terminated.
understand.
Namaste. Go ahead and jump in. I think I've got your address already, so I can go in to jump the General VC, and we'll get you a free postcard. Namaste. Bye. Guys, so after your call tonight, I'm going to be churning and burning through calls because I want to get as many people these postcards as possible. So if you do want, Masakari, thank you so much for those bits, and thank you for doing such a cool thing in completely eliminating that call. That was very it was fun and funny for a lot of us. I appreciate that. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call you?
This is Cherish. Hey.
Cherish, namaste to you. How are you tonight, Cherish?
I'm pretty good. I'm still feeling miserable from overeating at Thanksgiving yesterday, but I'm good.
Yep. Namaste. Anybody else in the chat sort of overeat on Thanksgiving per usual? Most unicorns with a communal vision. Everyone knows someone with the last name of Wagner. Is that true, Cherish? Do you know somebody with the last name Wagner?
Well, I had a teacher in grade school with the last name. That was that last name, but it was spelled differently, but I guess it would still play, yeah.
So are they alive still?
As far as I know, but this was probably 25, 30 years ago, so I'm thinking maybe.
Yep. Uh-huh. Well, interesting way to start our conversation. Now, I've seen several people chime into the chat, Liquid Dragon Azazel and several others, sort of feeling this claim that this sharing empathetically this experience of feeling like shit because you ate too much food.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that everybody can relate on some level. I mean, when haven't we all overeaten at one point or another? I mean, in that respect, So.
That's true. Vera Boost Junkie, get in here. Get in the pit. Now, I certainly overate as well. I'm going to be honest. I ate a lot of food. What's your favorite food to eat? Orcstar resubbing. Namaste to you, Orc. Orc throwing that subscription, that firm, dense cocked subscription onto the table with power, setting an example for the rest of the community with power. Namaste. Enthusiasm and exuberance to you and yours on this holiday season, Orchestar. Now, go ahead, Cherish. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Well, I have several. I think one of them would be turkey. But, I always get the dark meat because the white, I just don't like the texture of it. It seems like the dark meat has more of a moistness to it that I like.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I'm a dark meat boy. For sure. Dark meat kind of guy. I prefer the dark meats. The white meats, they tend to be a little drier,
Yeah.
A little bit drier. Not as much flavor.
No. Yeah, and my brothers made a huge, they did all the cooking yesterday for Thanksgiving lunch, so, we didn't have to lift a finger, so that was nice of them.
Yes, it was extremely nice of them. Are they white meat or dark meat guys? You the only person in the family has a preference?
My mom also likes dark meat. She likes white meat, and then my brothers, they don't have a preference. They like either one, so.
I've been in situations where I was at someone else's Thanksgiving. I don't know if you've experienced anything like this, but I've been in people's Thanksgivings, and they, I've gotten a weird vibe from them because I discovered that they have that a lot of the people have preference for one or the other. That I went in and I snatched up all the dark meat, and then I got vibed like that was a bad family thing to do. It's not my fucking family, but they're still giving me weird vibes. You ever experienced anything like that?
Well, with me, it's like I'm taking too much of the one thing I like. Like I took too much. I took quite a bit of green bean casserole and the cheesy broccoli rice, and I'm like, I still feel like I kind of shorted them on it because I took too much, but I like it, so I still have to eat, so.
Yeah, you gotta eat. It's a fucking party.
Yeah.
What, are you gonna apologize?
No, I don't apologize for that. No.
No, absolutely not. No, you don't. You've been here, you've been in Explorations too long to be apologizing for silly shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, Cherish, today we're talking about products. We're talking about products and with products. What, when I say products to you, what's something that comes to your mind? What's a product to which you are loyal? You're always going to get this one brand. You're always going to get this one model. It's just what makes your life work and worth living.
Well, it's something I think it's probably an addiction. Nutella, I will not buy the off-brand because it doesn't taste right to me and the texture isn't right. And it might be expensive, but damn, I love it.
It's good. That stuff's good as hell.
Oh yeah,
it's a dream. It's a dream. It's such a smooth, perfectly sweet but not too sweet spread.
Yeah, it's just the perfect blend of like sweetness and chocolate and that hazelnut undertone. It's really good. Oh yeah.
Love that. And let's say you were offered let's say that the socialists offered a socialist revolution, but it was going to disrupt the supply line, the world supply chain of goods so severely that you would not be able to enjoy Nutella. Would you then be against it?
Well, you have to learn to adapt and overcome, so, I could give something else a try if I had to.
Okay. Interesting. So it's not like a desperate line in the sand. Question for you from Larry Picklejar that I just missed that I won't apologize for missing. Cherish, did your mom sprinkle salt or fentanyl on her mashed potatoes? She
uses salt. She doesn't ingest her drugs on her food. No, No.
You know, they used to do that with this wild boy I knew once as a child. A family that I was staying with adopted a feral child, and they would sprinkle drugs on his applesauce.
Oh, man. That's wild.
Tricked him. Tricked his little ass. Now, Cherish. I kind of want to ask you about this postcard situation. So I'm going to be sending these free postcards out, which is an amazing, absolutely amazing deal that we're running over here at Explorations. But Cherish, you've been getting this postcard for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I felt bad about not being able to afford it, but I'm not going to apologize for that, shit happens.
Yeah,
so.
don't apologize. Also, you're going to be on this list forever, so you don't really have to worry about that.
Oh, well, it's just an honor to always be here with you guys. I fucking love this community, and yeah, I'll say it every single time, I fucking love it here.
And how do you like the postcards, Cherish? Can you? There are some people in the chat right now. They're wondering, like, maybe I should call in, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little shy. Maybe I'm a little nervous. Maybe I'm new to the program, and they're wondering, should I call in? And would you say that it's worth it for this postcard, Cherish? Do you enjoy the postcards?
I enjoy it. I hate checking the mail, but when I open the mailbox and I see that in there, that makes my day. That's the only piece of mail that I give a shit about, so.
This is a sea of bills and horse shit, pre-approved, through the roof interest rate credit cards, but then you get something special like this, and it improves your day. Have you ever learned from any of the postcards before? Have they improved your life in that way?
They have improved my life. I mean, you are so knowledgeable, and and I'm not well spoken. I don't think that, but just reading the postcard and getting the postcard, it's a comfort to me because it can make even on a day without a stream, it makes my day.
Namaste. To hear this tale from you, how these postcards have touched your life, Cherish, it absolutely makes all this worth it. It reminds me why I do this. I do this to touch and transform lives just like yours.
It's always, it's just, I'm so glad I found this community, I feel like I belong, so.
Namaste. I love this. I love these messages of belonging and progress and community and progress, and also just positive, good vibes at the end of the day. Cherish is what you bring to the table every time you open up that peeper and share a story with us or two. Now, Cherish, as we unfortunately I must move on to new callers because I want to get these postcards out. But I want to ask you, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the community tonight now that you're on?
Well, anybody that's hesitant about calling in, whether you're new or not, call in. The postcard is awesome, and the program works. And you know what? You have nothing to lose. It's fucking amazing here.
I love that. Namaste, Cherish. I really appreciate you calling and being so generous with your positivity tonight, even though you're miserable from eating and miserable from all that shit you said the other night.
Well, it's always a pleasure and an honor, and much love and bless. Namaste.
Namaste, Cherish. Have a wonderful evening. Gorgeous call. Gorgeous call with the gorgeous caller. Namaste, Cherish. Thank you so much for chiming in tonight. Appreciate that. The program works. Listen, I say it and everyone else says it, and do you know why? Is it just an empty refrain? No. I say it because it's true. Everyone else says it because it's true. It's transformed their lives. It's done. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call? And we actually, hold on, we have a psychic emergency.
Okay.
One moment.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Mr. Defo 41 by 9 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 attention lost souls free spiritual guidance in postal form, just call. Repeat. Cheer 300 attention lost souls free spiritual guidance in postal form, just call. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Thank you so much, Defo, for elevating the message tonight of a free postcard for all callers, elevating that to the level of a national psychic emergency and broadcasting that through our Psychic Emergency National Alert System, unfortunately abbreviated as PNAS, which is similar to penis, and that's just what happens in, when you're putting stuff together, sometimes unavoidable. But it is not to take away from how serious it is and how serious that message is. Free postcard for each caller. Caller, thank you for being patient with all that at the top. How are you doing tonight?
Leslie, this is Flying Beta, first-time caller, long-time listener.
Flying Beta, how are you? It's great to finally hear your voice.
I am wonderful, and I just really wanted to spread the message tonight that the program works and that we should all be calling in to just sign over those 401ks. Let's get that commune going.
Absolutely. Now, a couple of people have sent me their 401ks. There's silly stuff about and Larry Picklejar hitting Crack Mother with a gifted sub. Namaste. Thank you so much for that gifted sub, Larry Picklejar. Namaste. Is Crack Mother here right now? Crack Mother herself runs a very fun channel. We should shout out Crack Mother. But so you talk to me, Flying Beta. You called up, and before I could even ask you a question, now this is something that new explorers might want to pay a little attention to. Before I could even ask you a question, you offered a testimony. You bore witness to your experience in the program, saying the program works. Now, this is true in your life.
Definitely, 100%. I mean, I am ready to invest in that Rhino couch that someone posted on the Discord. I feel like we need that for the commune. I mean, we are ready. I mean, these are trying times, and we are ready to just all come together and just preach the sermon of the program working and just share in the gospel of products and hot dogs.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You said it so succinctly. How this program, you're ready for the next step. You're ready for the compound. You're ready to physically embody this program with other followers who've had their lives transformed by the program. Communal vision from P-Chops. Products are great, but so are services. I love services. Now, listen, P-Chops, we can spend a whole other night talking about services. I don't like to mix my business with pleasure and vice versa. But that's a really good point. Maybe we could talk about services tomorrow. We should talk maybe services tomorrow evening because we're going to stream tomorrow evening. Namaste. Tomorrow evening we're talking about services. Maybe products and services makes a lot of sense. Now, what do you feel, Flying Beta? What do you feel about services? Are you of the similar mind as P-Chops?
Well, okay, so speaking about services on the compound, I was thinking about your discussion of violence a few calls ago. I mean, I feel like as far as services, we definitely...
In 1 second, we have a communal vision from Jessica Bears. Fuck experiences, love products. And that's from Jessica. So sort of counterpoint debate happening in the community right now. And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but go ahead and continue your spiel. I had to interrupt you for a moment.
My spiel is that, we need violence in the compound to promote our products and services because, we need something real. We need to show the world that we're real and that we mean it and that the program works.
I think that's something that's so true. I think that's, how often do you think when people commit acts of mass violence, how many of them aren't necessarily doing it for violence sake, but maybe doing it to sort of inject something real, tangible, immediate, and visceral into the world around them?
Definitely. And I feel like that is what it's all about, and that's why we're all coming together, in like the sermon of violence and coming
Communal
together.
vision from Larry Picklejar. 1 second. Products and services are both garbage. It's all about experiences, says Larry Picklejar. Larry, I don't know if you're paying attention at all tonight. That's not what we're talking about. That is not the message, the vibe that I'm trying to get across.
I mean, milk is a product. We talked about milk like a few streams ago.
That's true. Think about that, Larry. How many experiences can also be products? We want to talk about commodification of experience. We can enjoy experience as a product.
Definitely. I mean, we could sell milk, and that could be a product that we sell. And I mean, perhaps, people could come, and watch the act of being milked, and that could be a service that we could provide at the commune.
Ooh, I love that. A service. So then we also have the product of milk. We can enjoy each other's milk. We can sort of have a forced lactation wing.
Definitely forced. I mean, I feel like it needs to be as violent as possible, to be as visceral as possible.
Well, and to be as effective as possible. I think that's something, that's a page out of, people who perpetrate mass violence. I think that's a page that we can take out of their book, that, we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. On some level, they are getting shit done. They are making the unreal real. They are lifting the veil. They are puncturing that viscous layer of dog shit between us and reality. And let's take a page out of that book, all right? I like that. So we're going to have a forced lactation. So should we have a lottery, or should we have like a council pick these people to be milked?
I just feel like the true believers will volunteer their services.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, that's the opposite of forced, though. Nindy New says, I agree with the caller. The compound should be hand job friendly atmosphere. So acceptable PDA, that's an interesting thing we talk about. Acceptable PDA at the compound, let's open it up. It includes hand jobs.
It does. It definitely includes hand jobs on like the Rhino couch from the Discord. I feel like that is where most of them should take place, because it should be like a public event.
Communal vision from Larry Picklejar, the viscous layer beyond reality is a great experience. So Larry Picklejar digging heels in the sand on this experience business. Really, leave it to Larry Picklejar to ruffle the feathers, to pet the cat backwards, so to speak. As we all know, is just an unnatural thing, but a necessary thing to do sometimes. Mr. Defo says the Rhino couch will really look great in the LSD milk bar.
100%. So we're going to do LSD and then be milked. Is that the plan? Because I think that sounds important. The order of operations is important.
Wow. The brainstorming tonight is off the charts for the compound, in the coming months. Namaste to you. I really appreciate how generous with your creative spirit you're being this evening, Vita.
Namaste, 100% for sure. I'm feeling very thankful for this community after Thanksgiving.
Of course. Namaste to you. I really appreciate that positive message. Now that you have called in tonight, I'm going to guide you to the Discord, the general voice channel in the Discord, where Ahmad will help you out and get you the form that you need to fill out so I can send you a free postcard, all right?
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Namaste to you, Vera. Thank you for making your first call tonight.
Thank you. Namaste, Leslie.
Namaste. Wow. First-time caller getting a postcard. Yes. Absolutely yes. 100% yes to all of that. Wonderful call. Amazing brainstorming session. And as if Larry leaving his thumbprint on the community as he does. We now have a pull-up. We have a poll up on the screen and in the chat. Let your voice be heard. We have going head-to-head products, services, and experiences. Products, services, and experiences. Who's going to come out on top? What and let's get into it. Let's get into the nasty business. LAC is not working, and I'm not sure. Let's see. Can you reset, Sammy? Like, sort of clear the... I don't know, man. Ask someone else. Let's see here. Okay, let's try it. Namaste. So it should be working now. Just reset Sammy. Hopefully it works. Experiences are so 2010, says Justin. Interesting. Service is an experience. Well, I feel like we could teach a whole course. LAC is not working. Okay, so that didn't do any goddamn good. Is it not? Hold on. Let me go into the guts. Okay. Namaste. Guys, we have free postcards for each caller. Just to give you a little taste of the quality you can expect, here's one. This month was devoted to disdain over the community devoted light. Disdain, and we sent this postcard out. Maybe you'll get that one. Maybe you'll get a different one. This is going to be free, though. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Azazel, it is indeed a goat. It is indeed a goat. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, this is Bill.
Bill, how you doing? It's been a while, Bill.
It has been a while. It's good to see you back online and hear your voice.
It feels great to be back, and it feels great to be back with you specifically, Bill. It's been a while since I've heard the casual but sort of rock solidity of your voice and perspective. Slarty Bart Fasty hitting us with the 7th month in a row. Slarty, namaste to you. Thank you so much for that sub. I am cherishing you right now as we speak. Know that every dollar is that every dollar you just gave is I don't have to like it, well I do like it. Bad news. I like the sub and it's going right to the compound fund. Namaste. Now,
Namaste.
Bill.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What brings you in tonight, Bill?
First of all, I saw you were back online after a few weeks that you were gone, and I had to get my Leslie fix. I was lost. I was just confused in life, and I said, Guru's online. Got to go in. Got to say something.
Now, I'm so glad that you're here, and of course it troubles me to hear that your life has fallen apart in our weeks apart from each other. And so before we jump into whatever you have in mind, I would like to, on Tuesday night we did damage control. So I heard, the line went around the block of me listening to the very troubling stories from the explorers here, coming in one after the other, detailing the sort of self-inflicted destruction and misery and sort of completely avoidable consequences, negatively speaking, that they experienced in my absence. Now, is there anything like that you would like to share to just bring you up to speed?
That's a good question. I guess since it is the season of Thanksgiving, I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, I had a terrible Thanksgiving.
Oh, terrible. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. of course, one of the things that I just loathe doing is visiting time with the family. Can't stand them. They're never, they never want to talk about things I want to talk about. They're not on my level intellectually.
I get that.
It's
I
going to be
get
very
that.
boring.
Yeah.
So I do what I can to avoid being around them. And conversely, I have to say my favorite part of Thanksgiving is coming in and getting all that food, but also taking home a lot of food. It's free food. I sustain myself on all of that turkey and dressing and purple salad or whatever it is. And, I was in we'll call it a fugue state that day, that morning, and I couldn't focus. All I could think about was just the obliteration of mankind. I was completely inconsolable. And as a consequence, I showed up late to my parents' house. I had to get no end of tongue lashings from everyone for being late. And then all the good take-home stuff was already gone. My brother had absconded with most of the turkey. My sister had taken all the stuffing. Everything that was left was just the green bean casserole, which I don't like. So all in total, it was a complete waste of my time.
So it sounds like they don't like you, you don't like them. You're doing them a service by even being there in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. They only want me there because I'm family, and I only want to be there because, well, they're family, and I guess they owe me.
Right, and honestly, it sounds like they'll always be in your debt with the the level of experience, knowledge, and insight you bring to the holidays.
Oh, absolutely. They're so obsessed with their pilgrims and their shooting guns and whatnot.
Pilgrims.
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 Fuck the pilgrims.
Who fucking gives a shit about the pilgrims?
You found a rock. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. I found rocks every day. What was like? You find a rock recently?
Oh yeah, I find rocks all the time. As part of my side hobby involves a lot of digging, and I uncover all kinds of rocks. Yeah,
no one. Yeah, Flying V. Unfortunately, some people do give a shit about them, and I don't know why. you could. I don't get it. I simply don't understand that.
Yeah. I mean, what's with the hat with the buckles? It just looks stupid.
Well, listen, I want you to know that now that you're here, you've returned back to a community that better understands you and better, appreciates the gravity of the gift that you supply us with your presence and your insight.
Namaste. Yeah, it feels like I'm with family here, like family that I actually want to be with. I appreciate that. Of course. Now, Bill, it sounded though, at the beginning of this phone call, you had something lodged into the chamber that you wanted to fire off. Is there something that you want to share with us tonight? Actually, I do, and I think it's something that will apply to everyone here. I don't know about you, Leslie. I don't know about the people at home, but I don't like what I don't like about products is that there's all this rigmarole, this lies, deception that goes around everything. You go to a store, you go to your Walmart, you want to pick up a plunger, and there's a sign on it that tells you this is the best plunger for plunging your shit, or whatever. It's some slick packaging. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And it's an illusion. They're trying, they're leading you a trail of breadcrumbs, but then it's into a trap. Right. I don't like being lied to. I don't like it when people sell me anything. I don't like these influencers. I get on here. Every other channel I go to, Leslie, on Twitch, they're trying to sell me some energy drink or some other stuff. But what I love about you is what you bring is something that can't just be bought, And honestly, I've gotten to the point now where I don't trust anyone who tries to sell me anything. So I just kind of stopped buying anything that I need. I just take it now. So you have bought so many energy drinks from influencers and a communal vision from Nindy New. Georgia Space, welcome to the program. Nindy New says, please buy the Leslie Tanner Patreon subscription. It's worth it, says Nindy New. So interesting. I was going to say, if I was going to
if I was going to dance along with something that you just said, maybe, I largely agree with what you said, but, at least here in Explorations, of course, you can absolutely change your life and attain the power of the next level by, just being here for the call-in show, calling me, getting in the chat, getting on the Discord, certainly, but it can certainly sort of heighten and speed up this experience at the Patreon experience as well, if you do pay. So, in terms of this, there is, you don't have to buy it, but if you can afford to buy it, your life's going to be better.
I do agree with that. And information.
Well, you're breaking up a little bit. You're unfortunately breaking up, Bill. Can you say that again?
Oh, yeah. I just want to say that I even what you're saying, Leslie, product does work, and I do actually believe in that background. And I have a lot of people online, but I have a member of the voted, and it's worth it, folks. Inside that you can't put $1 on it.
Namaste. I'm gonna, I after a minute, your voice kept breaking up, so I was just like, I'm gonna take this like a poem. I'm gonna take this like a sort of noise set, so to speak. Someone sort of playing with contact mics and maybe, and maybe like like an oscillating fan or something like that. I'm just gonna take it in a more abstract sense of language. Larry Picklejar says, Bill, your product is a terrible experience for us all. So. Larry Picklejar coming in with that sort of acerbic perspective, and I really appreciate that. Namaste to you. In a final reflection, is there anything you'd like to say in response to Larry Picklejar?
Well, this time I don't really have anything witty to say because my internet is being a piece of shit. But namaste, okay. And I do appreciate the.
Well, hey, you get on. Can you do me a favor? Get on over to that general voice channel in the Discord, and so we can get you a postcard. Okay?
Will do. Namaste.
Namaste, Bill. Bless you. Guys, free postcard. It is wonderful to speak to Bill, and it's wonderful to make sure Bill gets a postcard. 708-240-8953. I will personally send out a physical media to you. Each caller gets a free postcard tonight. Extremely amazing deal. Normally only offered to the community of Devoted Light, my inner circle, so to speak. The sort of people who avail themselves to the library of videos, music, and what have yous over at the Patreon.com. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hello?
It's Wiki!
Hey, Guru!
Wiki, it's so good to hear your voice! Wiki, it's been too long. How are you doing, Wiki, old boy?
I'm doing pretty good there, Dr. Tanner. I had a good Thanksgiving. I had a lot of things going on. Been writing some more tunes, hanging out with my horses and my partners. And got a little lady, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. You got a lady for the holidays, Wiki?
Oh, well, she did come by. She a saucy little sister, that's for sure.
Nice. You deserve that. You deserve a saucy little, what was that, a saucy sister?
Yeah, a little saucy sister. She rough around the edges, but she kind of cute.
Can you fill in the blanks there? Rough around the edges. Can you give a couple details about that?
Well, she's a real kind of tough girl. She don't take no shit. And we were down drinking a couple of 40 ounces by the Cub there.
Very
and this
cool.
one girl came by.
Very fun.
And yeah, we had a good time with that. We were drinking some 40s, and this girl came by in her little car, and she held out, "Hey, Wiki!" And she took the 40 and smashed it on her head. I just laughed. She said, "You don't talk to my man, bitch." I was like, "Damn."
So what did this woman say to you that caused your saucy sister lady to smash an empty 40 on her head?
That was not empty. It was a full 40 ounce, full malt liquor. We was drinking and have a good time for Thanksgiving. And she said, "Hey, Wiki," because I had dated her a few times, and she popped her head up.
She could smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She don't like that.
Yeah. You know, sometimes ladies can smell that. They can smell that vibe.
She grabbed me by my collar and said, "You don't date her no more, Wiki." I said, "You got that right, sister."
And so this 40, did you each have a 40 or were you splitting this one 40?
No, we both had a 40. I mean, I got a 40. She had a 40. We was 40ing it up. I mean, we had a couple back at the house cooling in the fridge. But we was having a good old Thanksgiving.
Gorgeous. Wonderful. Love that. Now, this is fun. This is a fun development for you because, you know, largely your creative output has been sort of solo venture for WikiWib. For those of you that are just now kind of getting up to speed on the explorations and the various cast of characters that file through here on the phone calls, WikiWib is an extremely accomplished musical artist. Very, very prolific, very committed, very, very creative, and very soulful. Now, what I was going to say to you, Wiki, is though largely this has been a self-contained situation. You know.
Oh yeah. I've been keeping myself far from the ladies for a little bit to reflect and realize what the program done for me, and I don't have to apologize no more. I don't have to apologize for nothing no more.
No, you don't.
You know, you taught me that, Guru.
You don't have to apologize to anyone for a goddamn thing. Now, I don't know if Peppercorn's around. Maybe she's a little heartbroken to hear this about you getting snatched up by a scary woman. And maybe we can get her reflection on that. But now with you, Wiki, you know, there's another player in the mix now. So have you found that this romantic element in your life developing has not necessarily detracted at all, but sort of maybe changed the energy with which you creatively produce?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not really a relationship. It's more of a physical, just shang bang kind of girl. Well, she like to come over. We shang bang here and there. I'm still open for that, you know. And I'm being honest and open with myself. I like to hump the ladies. I like to hump them. And she liked to hump for a while. And when she get tired, the old dog will put her out. You know, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's not like a committed, like you're gonna get married kind of thing. It's like you're fucking, you're banging it out. You enjoy each other's like physical and that sort of, you know.
Yeah, we just enjoy each other's physicality.
Yeah. Communal Vision from Phil Z is Wiki's favorite 40 brand Colt 45 Osil Reserve.
Oh, I prefer the Colt 45, but I'll take any 40 you can get on my hands. I do like the malt wickers, just probably from being down here in where I come from. We like the malt wicker.
Now, listen, question from you for Peppercorn. I'm going to say it plainly, all caps, Wiki, what about us? She said, yeah, I'm heartbroken. I'm literally crying right now.
Oh, peppercorn, it's nothing but a sexual thing. It ain't in my heart, baby. Now, if you could come get this heart and steal it away, then it's all yours, sugar pie. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a physical thing. Sometimes you got to get the juice out.
Nindy News says, Wiki is one of the true remaining coxmen. He will be the clear general at our compound due to his prowess with the puss.
I like the puss. Yeah.
So, Wiki, by virtue of how much you like pussy, you will be absolutely in charge of something or another, a very high-ranking official at the compound.
That's a complimentary. I'm humbled by that, but I will take that I will put that in my back pocket and write that down. I will be the puss general at the compound. That sounds like a very formidable place to be.
It will be. It will be, for sure. Peppercorn says, okay, I'm on the way. I get it, Wiki. We have a depot connection.
Oh, yeah. This is just physical.
Widow Pussy Monsto, says Crack Mother. So, yeah, listen, everybody acknowledges you as a general within the community. I haven't seen one dissenting voice sort of disagreeing with that once we get the compound settled. Namaste. Now, Wiki, I want to get your thoughts on our theme tonight, products. It's Black Friday. We are talking about products. What's a product in your life that you really enjoy to have and maybe even covet when you don't have it?
This is an albatross across my neck. I'm trying to push all the physical things out of my life. This one thing I cannot get rid of, Guru. I might need some help from the community. I might need help from you. Fuck the Pokemon. Fuck the Digimon. I got a Tamagotchi. I've had it since I was a little boy, and I can't let Nellie's family go. I've been keeping that Tamagotchi, and I can't never let Tamagotchi go.
So you're drawing a line in the sand. If we're talking about loyalty, we're talking about brands, we're talking about products. What you're drawing a line in the sand is to say, fuck Pokemon, fuck Pikachu, fuck Squirtle, fuck the Digimons, whole other universe of characters. I don't know any of their names. Who gives a shit? But you're saying fuck them all because you are a Tamagotchi guy.
You're damn right. You're damn right, Guru. It's like an albatross. I can't let this little Tamagotchi thing die.
How old is the Tamagotchi in your possession? This current...
24 years.
You have a 24-year-old...
Nellie's family has been going on 24 years now.
Question from Larry Picklejar, Communal Vision. Wiki, what color is your Tamagotchi?
Well, they black and white little guy. Nellie was the first. He was a wizard, and the wizard family, and they had a baby egg, and that egg made babies, and those babies made. So they might be a little bit retarded or something because they've been inbreeding in that Tamagotchi. But it's a purple color. It's got a purple shell. It's like a wet egg. It's like an albatross. It's been across my neck. And I can't get with
it. Sort of sinking you to the bottom of an ocean, but you can't let go. Too loyal.
I love my Tamagotchi.
So so the case, Wiki, is purple?
Yeah, it's a purple Tamagotchi.
Okay. Namaste. Well, interesting. So, we've discussed different forms of loyalty from dark meat. We've discussed having conflicts around dark meat or in the holidays. We've talked about something else. And so talk to me about this conflict situation. Have you ever had an open conflict in real life with somebody who looked at your Tamagotchi and said, "What are you doing, you fucking freak"?
One time I was going to a show and I had my Tamagotchi and there was a time for him to feed him. And Nellie's family needed to feed. And I pushed the buttons and he goes, "Is that a new watch?" I said, "No, that's my Tamagotchi." And he said, "What the fuck is a Tamagotchi?" And I had to explain it to him. I had to tell him my caca, my nanny got that for me when I was a little boy. And I've been keeping it up. Nellie and his family will live on with Wiki forever. And he said, "That's a stupid toy, you big baby." I punched him in his lip, and we fought on the bar floor. It was very horrible. And good thing I did not crush my Tamagotchi.
I was going to say that's dangerous for the Tamagotchi, but I understand that you had to protect its honor also at the same time. You can't let everything go.
No, that's my one albatross hanging around my neck.
The program here, Explorations, I know you know this. I know many of you in the chat know this already. But I will say that if you are new and you're wondering, sometimes there's a palpable negative vibe here. There's a tension between some of the chatters, between some of the callers. There might be it might break out in what you might describe as actual violence. And I want you to know that is by design. We do not shun steer away or otherwise discourage violence here. Violence is just as much part of the universal vibration as friendship and camaraderie. You cannot have harmony without dissonance. Consonance and dissonance come together. You can't separate them, and that's why we encourage physical and mental and otherwise violence here in the community. So I want to commend you, Wiki, for taking the trash out on this piece of shit.
Yeah, you're damn right. You can't have white without the darkness and your Tamagotchi. And somebody gonna call you up for your Tamagotchi. That's the one thing I got. Son of a bitch. But I feel like an albatross. I need to get rid of this thing.
Anonymous gifter.
I need to let Nelly die.
Communal vision from Phil Z. Wiki, you should put your Tamagotchi out of its misery and have a funeral.
No, that made me want quiet. Yeah.
Phil, that was inappropriate.
I know we need to go.
Phil,
now
that was
we need to
inappropriate.
go. I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have a forced lactation wing on the compound. There's gonna be a whole mess of people being forced to lactate. That's true. Crack Mother, thank you. Appreciate you bringing that up into the forefront of our conscious minds. Namaste to Dead Body for the second sub, gifting a community sub to the community. Extremely generous of you. Also, that resub earlier, I saw you sneak that in while I was listening to Wiki. Also, anonymous gifter Anon. I want to thank you. I wish I could stick my fingers in your mouth and have it covered in chocolate and just let you suck on my fingers. Jessica Bears, Wiki, let it go. Live during an exploration will help you. Wiki, let it go live during an exploration will help you through it. So that's Jessica.
Whew. Nelly and his little family, and I know it's very important to me, but I do need to let this albatross off my neck. It's been holding me down for so long, this Tamagotchi. I always want to feed him. I always want to make sure I clean up his poo-poo. I want to put it to bed. I want to make sure I play with my Tamagotchi. I think he does need to die at some point. Everybody gotta go.
I mean, he's staring down immortality, potentially, and I can't imagine a more profound curse than never dying.
That gotta be hard. And this is like on the 1,744th Tamagotchi named Nelly. They keep having little babies, so I'm pretty sure they tired of.
Yeah, they're tired. They wake up confused with memories. They're not sure or dreams or not.
Yeah, I mean that'd be like going in that movie Inception.
Inception, yep.
If we doing deep kind of thing where you just never come out.
100%. I think there's something to think about there. Larry Picklejar says, Wiki, let it shit itself to death. 27 years is long enough.
Son of a bitch, that's a hard way to go. A shit death, that just sounds pretty horrible. I mean, I would rather smash it on the concrete than let him have a little shit death. I gotta make sure I clean up his poo-poo. I can't even let him go down. I can't even let it go down with a dirty diaper.
You know, you could do if I'm thinking about it, and this is kind of, I want to move on after this, but I was thinking you could let it shit itself to death. That'd be a way for it to die in its own universe. It could starve to death. A way for it to die in its own universe, experience the death. However, I'm thinking if you took out the batteries, that would be the equivalent to sort of our entire universe erasing us. We wouldn't even know that we were dead or what would happen.
Oh my God, that's good, Guru. You're a big brain. You got a big brain. I think I could pull the battery out and just make it go away. He wouldn't feel no pain. It wouldn't be no dirty doo-doo. He wouldn't be starving and hurting like that. I wouldn't see him go do a little whimper face and a little cry emoji come down. I wouldn't see that no more. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I think I'll take the batteries out.
Well, Wiki, let's talk about it. Let's do it live on air if that's all right with you. Everyone's going to help you through that. But listen, while you think about it over the next couple days, I do, as we always do at the end of our calls, I want to ask you, maybe for an example of one of your songs. It's just that your songs are too good, and they provide us with such a spirit that it's difficult to fully verbalize. I think it's just more of an experience, more of a vibe. Larry Pickle Jar says, when you take the batteries out, all digital pets are designed to shit themselves to death instantly.
Oh my goodness, that's scary, Larry. Larry Pickle Jar. You don't tell me something like that. You don't put that curse on me. Some bitch.
Larry, as Larry does, Larry planting some very aggressive, negative seeds in the community tonight, and we appreciate that as always. But listen, to get back to the music, Larry can honk off all he wants, but you have the gift of song, the gift of music, and I would, there are a lot of new people watching tonight, so I'd like to, if we could give them a taste of Wiki Wiva's Walk and Woe, I'd love to do it if you're feeling it tonight.
Oh, I would definitely do I got a wub song, and it goes out. Tashina, Finger Banger is the name of the song. It's a pretty cute. It's a wub song. I would like to think it's a more physical sort of love, just show your love kind of song.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, that sounds so good. I'm so excited to hear it, guys. We've been without Wiki Wiva's musical stylings for near 3 weeks now, about 3 weeks, and we're worse off for it. So, Wiki, whenever you're ready, we're more than ready to hear this little tidbit.
Okay, this one called Finger Banger, and it goes, bow, wicka, wow, wicka, wow, wicka, wow, 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 bow, wow, wicka, wow, wicka, wow, wicka, wow, 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 wicka, wow, wow, wowing in the sheets, hustling in the streets, gonna make that bet. Oh, go, I'm gonna make you wet. Sweeping down the walk, no. Sideline pimp talk, no. Walking woe queen, we hitting the scene, no. Whiting bad checks, no. Making bad ass bets, no. Never let them see you bleed. Oh, baby, finger banger. You care, you love me. No. Finger banger. 1, 2, 3. Finger banger. I know you will believe me. Finger banger. Wow. Why won't you leave me? Wow. And that's the first bus.
Holy shit, guys! Can we please put our hands together, make some noise in that chat for Wiki? Absolutely amazing. That one in particular was felt pretty inspired, high energy, and goddamn, did we need that? Did we need to hear that or what, folks?
Oh, that's too kind. That's too kind.
No, you just filled a big Wiki-sized hole that has developed in our souls when we don't get to hear a little bit from you. So, Wiki, I want to thank you for calling up tonight. Mish even saying gorgeous stuff. Even Mish is saying that out loud.
Oh, yeah.
She's always supportive.
She wanted to go one. She'll go one. I love you guys. Namaste. Y'all have a great night. And don't forget
Wiki,
to get your postcard.
Also, get in that general voice chat so we can get you a postcard, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Guru. Good night.
Namaste. Guys, I'm going to take this moment to take a piss real fast. Namaste to each and every single one of you. I will be back shortly. I'm just going to piss. As I do, I like to do it kind of intensely and tantrically. Drip by drip. It's an excruciating experience for me. It's not enjoyable, but it is relaxing, and I do learn much. Namaste to you. We'll be back in a couple seconds. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside of us and outside of us. We interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds to harness the true power that courses through our veins as we speak right now. Yes, we do that every single day we're on this internet. Yes, we are committed to this. It is not just a lifestyle. It is an absolute calling, spiritual, physical, and otherwise. Namaste. And hold on one second. Caller, 1 second. I'm going to make a quick little announcement and then jump onto your call. Is that all right?
No, that's not cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Now, callers, listen, everyone that is going to call in the second half of the program tonight, I want you to keep in mind that all callers tonight are going to get a free postcard. Yes, that's right. Usually a benefit only offered to members of the community of Devoted Light. My inner circle, my circle of the most trusted explorers in the community are offered a monthly postcard. But for tonight and tonight only, we are giving free postcards out to every caller. And look at the quality of this. Look at the gloss finish, that high-res photo of a goat, the word disdain, and then a message from myself, Leslie Tanner. And if you can only imagine the amount of insight contained in those paragraphs right there, I think everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's enough to change your life right there. Well, namaste. If you call, we'll get you the postcard. Have you ever pooped my pants? Yes, I have. Absolutely. And I will again. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie Tanner, this is Civic from Civic TV.
Sweet Civic TV 85. What number is it now? I always fuck that up.
83. Civic 83. TV 83.
Civic TV 83. Quick shout out for Civic TV 83. Absolutely wonderful channel. Let's do it. Shout out.
Hey, shout out to your on hold music.
What is it like?
I feel saner already.
Is it
after just hearing that song?
Is it the shit I wrote? Because I called the phone company up and tried to put music in there that I made. And guys, if you're not following Civic TV 83 and you enjoy the entertainment and the value of the insight over here, you're absolutely going to love it over there. Go smash follow on Civic TV 83 right now. It's a fantastic time. A variety of things.
Smash that follow button.
All worth it. Pardon?
Smash that follow button, everyone.
Smash that damn follow. Well, can you sing an example of the hold music that you're referring to?
Well, if you had written music with some sort of like banger anthem style lyrics to it, that was not the song. It was very much elevator music, but it's calming. It's nice.
Can you sing it a little bit?
Da 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 da. That's
okay,
about what I got.
That's not the one I made. I'm gonna have to call and ream somebody's ass again because they keep. Do not sign up for Nextiva. If you're gonna do call-in shit, do not sign up for Nextiva. Bad idea.
Is that what you're using? All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write that down on the list of options that I'm not going to try out.
Yeah, I fucked up. Somebody told me explicitly not to do that. JJ Place told me not to do that, and I did it. Because I forgot. Question from Larry Picklejar. Civic, what color is your favorite Tamagotchi?
Black, like Larry Picklejar's soul.
I thought you were just going to say black like Larry Picklejar, and I thought you were clocking him as black, and I thought it was going to be an interesting prediction.
Should have put a hard pause in there. But Leslie Tanner,
yes,
sir,
Civic.
May I just thank you for calling attention to this important topic that you're talking about tonight. Products. Holy shit. It's something we don't talk about enough as a society, and especially at this time of the year. I think it's just really great to put a focus on products and the benefit of products in our lives and the necessity of having products and buying products, buying each other products. There's very little messaging right now out there on the market about this. And I just really want to thank you for highlighting this tonight on your program.
It's absolutely my pleasure. I can only dream of other broadcasters doing the same, following suit, and getting this word out about products. Because Civic, we're around the same age. We grew up in a time seeing commercials for plastic, milk, and pork. Do those need
beef?
And beef.
Yes.
Beef. Just kind of very open-ended things, just reminding you that it's there, important to think about, and absolutely shape the world. I don't think anybody would deny the profound effect that those commercials had on society.
Oh, I mean, to this day, we're talking about things like Tamagotchi. I mean, come on. It's the important stuff, the stuff that brings us together as, people, as humans. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
If we're not being sold a specific item, we at least need to be reminded that there are things that we should be buying.
Yes, absolutely. I think because there's this mistaken idea, and I'm sure you've heard it too, Civic. This mistaken idea that somehow products and buying products and living in a world of products is somehow a spiritual detriment. Have you heard this sort of idea floating around?
I have, and it's bullshit. Absolutely. I mean, if there is a hole in your life, fill it with merchandise.
Chief Fox TV rating with 30. Namaste to you, Chief Fox. How are you all doing this evening? Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, host of the program and call-in show, program that is designed to explore the universe both inside and outside of us to unlock and unleash the power inside of us right now, a power that you've all sensed you possess all your life but have spent your whole life afraid of. Let's unlock it together here in the program. Right now we're discussing products as our theme this evening. And we're lucky enough we have a streamer on the line right now, very entertaining.
What's up, Raiders?
Huh?
What's up, Raiders? I'm just excited, Leslie.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love it. What's up, Raiders? It's good. Listen, I am filled with enthusiasm and exuberance at the sight of more Raiders and viewers in the channel, in the chat right now, expressing themselves, letting themselves be felt, seen, and heard. And it's important to do all that you can, and they're already on the third step of the program, weirdly enough, in many ways that they're expressing themselves. And as we get along, we'll find that is a worthless thing to do. Larry Picklejar gifting 10 subs. 10 subs. Larry, extremely generous, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. He's doing well. He's selling products. He's selling the product that is the show.
Absolutely.
I commend that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
100%.
At 100%, really, through his enthusiasm for the program, really sharing that enthusiasm, sort of in his own way, selling the program to others. A lot of these new people coming in, and I think we have to do a psychic emergency. Please hold on, Civic.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Vexes_X to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Bobby Go Fast Doze Robin went fast. Child support and his happy juice. Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Bobby Go Fast Doze Robin went fast. Child support and his happy juice. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Now, is what happens every once in a while. I don't mean to detract from the severity and the seriousness of an emergency being issued. That's not a joke. I know it's unfortunately abbreviated as PNAS, which is similar to penis, which can be a silly word that you have fun with. But this is very serious. And once again, not to detract from the seriousness of that, I couldn't make heads or goddamn tails of what you just said about those people and Happy Juice and whatnot. But I appreciate and understand, that sometimes the severity of our internal lives can't always be expressed and known outwardly, and it's just got to be a cryptic little schizophrenic poem like that. So I want to thank you for that, and thank you for that energy and perspective. Larry Picklejar gifting another 10 subs, absolutely fat-cocked, just ramming this program down all of our throats, and we're thankful for it. We're thankful for it.
Goddamn.
It is exciting and wakes us up.
Larry Picklejar makes every stream like supermarket sweeps.
It does. It feels that way. It does. He says people appreciate the experience of getting a free sub. So the way, just to get a little bit of the inside track on how Larry Picklejar, and like maybe your reflection on the Civic, because we were talking about products versus services versus experiences, and to get an inside track on Larry sees this as as an experience of getting a sub, not necessarily as a product. He sees it as an experience. Can you speak on that for a moment, Civic?
Well, you can commodify experiences too, right? So it's like we're giving them one package of experience, right? So we can really, everything's a product in the end, right? You're talking about services, experiences, and products, merchandise. Well, we sell our time for money. So right there, a service is a product. An experience, you buy the ticket, you get to sub, you pay for your Uber ride out that night. That is an experience that you can commodify, quantify, and pay for. And the important thing is that you're paying money. Basically, that's the gist of this, right?
So interesting.
Is like, to be a better person, you have to pay lots of money.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's true. Given, what you're paying for. So you can think of the program as a product if you'd like. You can think of it as an experience, as a sort of ephemeral insight. You can think of it as whatever you want. But Lord knows that if you throw money down on this program, the progress and transformational power that you're going to feel of this program will be increased, exponentially. The more you invest, they understand that through the power of investment, you actually unlock the power of the self, and that's just how it works. That's just how it works.
Clearly how it works. And people they don't know what to spend their money on. They don't spend enough of it. They don't have enough people telling them where to spend their money. And I just want to tell everyone in the chat, spend your money on Leslie Tanner, and also go to tinyurl.com/civicmerch and get yourself some peace of mind. I'm telling you, you gotta spend the money to be a better person.
Listen, if you have a link to drop in the chat or the Discord, that'd be probably the most helpful. I can speak for the quality of this merchandise. It is high quality, the highest quality merchandise. If you're looking for influencer merchandise, you simply cannot find a better influencer merchandise than at Civic TV, especially given the quality of that program, all the effort and hours you're putting in over there for entertainment and the growth of minds, and we all appreciate that. So listen, it's Civic. First of all, before you go, I want to say get on over to the voice chat, the general voice chat in the Discord server, so I can get you your postcard. All right.
That's the whole reason I called in tonight. More stuff. I need more stuff.
I love that.
Please send me something.
I love that. I want to give you a product. I need to give you a product. Civic, is there anything else that you would like to share with the community before we move on tonight?
Buy the merchandise.
All right, buy his merchandise also.
That's it.
So make sure you drop some appropriate links. Namaste. Namaste to you.
Namaste, Leslie.
Namaste.
I appreciate you doing this work.
Of course. Bless you, and bless to you and yours.
Later, man.
Later. 100% can't recommend enough. You heard it here. Civicmarch.com. Civicmarch.com/stuff. So Civic March, yeah, that's an interesting way. I'm so glad that somebody did that. Civic march.com/stuff. Remember, spell that out. Yeah, exactly like you see it on the screen. Thanks, Larry. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Exploration.
Yes, hi, this is Nerdity.
My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. This is Nerdity.
Nerdity. It's been so long. How are you doing tonight, Nerdity?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic, Leslie. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. Having a wonderful evening discussing products with my community.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I know you know a lot about products.
Some would say I know enough, but I also consider myself a student at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, people learn and people can be lifelong students and learn and then pass on their knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. It's important to, I think the greatest minds that have minds to share have often referred to themselves as students because they keep that sort of childlike open-mindedness that is that many great minds do have.
They do have, yes.
Hey, Larry
indeed.
Picklejar gifting another 10 subs. Absolutely genocidal levels of support. Somebody put UN sanctions, Human Rights Watch inspections. Makes you do whatever. Send in that one fucking that old weapons inspector. I forgot his name. He was Asian, but I forgot it. And he was a weapons inspector probably during the Iraq War, and I'm not remembering it. But also send him over to Larry Picklejar's place because Larry Picklejar is doing an ethnic cleansing with support tonight. Namaste to you, Larry. Now, hey, Nerdity, first of all, I want to thank you for calling in and availing yourself to this, once-in-a-lifetime offer of a free postcard tonight. This gorgeous-looking thing, high quality, that glossy finish. These edges are so sharp. They'll cut your fucking finger off. But I also want to talk about the theme with you tonight, Nerdity. We're talking about products. Something tells me, you got something, you got something up in the old noggin that you'd like to share already.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of products out in the world.
That's true.
Plenty of products that should be careful with. And I think for one, you got to really be careful with like what kind of weed gummies you get, because sometimes you get them and they're good, sometimes you get them and they're not so good.
That's true. Now let's get back to basics and talk about that, because what I hear you saying, and I'm going to say it back to you. You tell me if I'm wrong. P-Chops also gifted a sub. Namaste to you, P-Chops. Bless you and namaste. Really tremendous stuff and extreme support levels. I really appreciate that, P-Chops. And but with products, Nerdity. Now, you tell me if I'm hearing you wrong. You're saying that in the world of products, Lord knows there's so many products out there. You're saying that, okay, let's be more specific. Let's draw a line. Let's differentiate between, on one side, we got good products, and on the other side, we got bad products. Am I hearing you right?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Interesting. Now, off the top of your noggin, is there anything that comes to mind that would maybe embody a good product in your mind, a sort of platonic ideal of good product, and maybe one for bad product? Do you have something in mind right now?
Well, when it comes to pasta, you can get good pasta, the kind of pasta that really gets al dente, if you will, after after the instructions, how many minutes you cook it in the water. But then sometimes you get this really shitty pasta that just kind of, looks really fancy.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Question from the chat, Communal Vision, Larry Picklejar. What's the caller's opinion on the iPod Nano?
I think the iPod Nano wasn't as celebrated as it should have been.
Interesting. Okay, so you're saying it is underrated. You're saying it's a positive, good. It's a good product.
I would say, yeah, it's a good product. It was very nano, for one. I mean, which is in its name, but also in its function. I think they really could have pushed it further and gone for like a iPod Micro. Just make it like a little chip and then just implant that chip into your brain. That way Apple could have access to your thoughts, and then you could also control the music with your thoughts. Play all kinds of different music.
Okay, so you're telling me when these chips are coming out, whether it's from whether it's from the iPod company or from Google or from Ask Jeeves or from Netscape or whatever, but when the chips are rolled out, are you gonna be first in line waiting for that chip? Are you gonna say yes, put it in me?
I gotta say yeah, because technology is constantly evolving.
Yes.
And as we get more technology, we got to keep up with the technology. So like when I updated to an iPhone 15, I was like, what the hell is this swipe thing? And then it's going to record my face and then open the thing with my face. But really, you gotta stay updated with the technology. So yeah, if they roll out these new chips, and I've heard some things about Huawei, that Chinese company that had like the surveillance whatnot in it.
Right.
But like any company, I think you gotta keep up with technology. You don't want to get stuck behind with the boomers because it sucks to be a boomer, and I don't want to be a boomer, so I'm gonna stick up with them.
Right. There's nothing. Yeah, there's certainly a weight on our society grinding things to a halt, sticking around and really sapping up resources much longer than they deserve. So I appreciate you speaking to that point and also specifically pointing out that technologically, even if the least they could do is just learn how to use a word processor or to realize that closing Windows doesn't like hack your computer or whatever the fuck they think, it would do a little bit of good.
Exactly. You learn how to save something as a PDF, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's something to. So let's kind of bringing up an interesting kind of question in my mind right now. And I want to pose this question to the community based on I want 3 options. So let's get 3 together. I'm going to put a poll in the chat, and I want you to be a part of this nerdity. Okay, will you do that with me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wonderful. Okay, so listen. Everyone's going to be in line for that iPod chip. Everyone's going to be in line for that Google chip. Everyone's going to be in line for that, Amazon chip. But, a lot of us in this community are poor, degenerate, not going anywhere. Sort of bottom rung, not a lot of prospects, miserable life, not a lot of upward mobility, staying put. So when we line up for the chips, we're going to be getting that off-brand chip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would be your preferred off-brand chip? Here Before Flame says, Leslie, will you insert your chip into me? Sure, I could have a line of chips and just insert. I love insertion in general. So as an insertion enthusiast, why not? Larry Pickledroy, thank you so much for that gifted sub. We gave it to you, Nerdity.
I would definitely have to go with an off-brand chip that comes from Amazon. And, I go with one of those, when you go searching on Amazon and you find those products that has like a weird-ass name, like some jumble of letters, I would just go with one of those. And the reason is that when it comes to Amazon, all I am is just a baby bird. I'm sitting in my little nest. I'm like on my knees, like with my mouth open wide, ready to accept the off-brand products that Amazon has. And I know that Jeff Bezos is pretty much like the Antichrist, but I am just going to remain the baby bird that I am, going with those zero prospects and have a mouth open wide, ready to accept the off-brand thing because that's what I can afford. And I know my place in life.
Interesting. Okay. So let's so we got Amazon as one. Okay. if somebody could put a poll together, I want to poll the audience to see what brand of off-brand chip we're going to get when they roll them out, because we're not getting the good ones, all right? If you're watching this program and you think you're getting a good one, you're fucking retarded. That's not going to happen for you in your life. It's not looking good already. What you're going to get is either the Amazon Basics one that you're talking about. Somebody called it Amazon Basics.
Exactly.
I think that was Mish.
Mhm.
Okay, so if somebody could put this poll together, Amazon Basics is at number 1. That's the first brand. We had an Ask Jeeves one. That I saw somebody mention that in the chat. I would personally like to see Sam's Choice from a Sam's Club perspective. A Sam's Club, and let's get a fourth one. What
about Dollar Tree brand?
What's DoubleTree? What's that?
Dollar Tree or Dollar
Tree.
General?
Does Dollar Tree have their own brand of things in Dollar Tree?
I don't know actually.
Well, Dollar
but it
Tree
could just be
partner
Dollar
with,
Tree branded.
Yeah, Dollar Tree could like partner with John Cena and really probably do something cool. Kirkland.
Yeah, because John Cena knows how to talk about ice cream, like the bean cheating thing about ice cream. So he could probably, partner with some Chinese companies.
Okay, let's do those 4. All right, so we got, first of all, up top, we got Amazon Basics. Number 2, we've got Ask Jeeves. Number 3, we've got Sam's Choice. And number 4, we have Dollar Tree John Cena. So if somebody could put that poll together, I'm really excited to see where this is going to go.
Now that you talk about John Cena, I'm kind of pulling for John Cena because he's got a pretty good hair game lately.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, pretty good. I used to think he's bald, but then now he's got like these, really good, hair going on up there. And I'm not sure if he's wearing like a wig or a toupee or if that's like his real hair. But I just thought, he looks like so much more dignified. Because we don't like bald people. We like it when they have hair. So
we don't. We're scared of them. But also, in that we're scared of them, we've also got that sort of exotic attraction to them, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it also scares the birds. If you're too bald, you're going to be shiny, up top. So I think the birds would be a little freaked out, and they might, be too scared and maybe shit on someone else. So we don't want to make the bird shit on somebody else.
Well, that's listen. I didn't understand the last thing you said, but I don't want to understand it because I like how it felt like a riddle to me, and it's largely because I don't understand a lot of things. Sometimes my brain sort of the RAM fills up and it gets the blue screen of death on my mind, and then I just got to wave goodbye. So what I'm going to ask you right now, Nerdity, is you to sort of, there's a lot of new people watching tonight. We're streaming on an off night on a Friday night, normally Tuesdays and Thursdays, but there's a lot of new people watching, and Nerdity, you're going to be getting a free postcard tonight. I want you to know that. You're going to be getting a free postcard, but in the meet, can you give a message before the end of the call to some of the new people watching? I'll make the poll. I'll make the poll in a second. It's, what was it again? Amazon Basics, Ask Jeeves, Sam's Choice, and Dollar Tree. And if we can fit in John Cena, that would be nice. But beggars say the chief.
Right.
Now, Nerdity, can you speak to how the program has affected you in your life? Now, we've covered a lot of ground in our conversation, but to speak more specifically about the role that this program has played in your life and how you've watched it transform since you started here with us, can you give us an idea of the effect that we've had on you?
Yeah, absolutely. I really got to say that, in Leslie's absence, I really felt a hole, a deep, gaping chasm in my heart. And I have seen the stream. I've been a part of the program for several months now. And, I've called in a number of different states, in a number of different mental states, but I really got to say that it's affected me. It's really made me for the better. And I really come to view Leslie as our dear leader, our Lord, if you will, really worshiping the altar of what Leslie has to say. And I would say, we're a family. And the fact that we're a family means that, we'll never let you go. And once you join our family and you can, then you'll be the oneness that is the program and what I view Leslie as.
And you have been terminated.
definitely-
Namaste. Get in the voice chat so I can get you a postcard. Bye. Larry just kind of putting the hammer down on that. Not interested anymore in what he was saying. So Amazon Basics. Hello, caller. This is Leslie Tanner of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you?
It's Mish.
Mish. It's my roommate, Mish. It's my temporary roommate, Mish. Everybody, this is Mish. Mish calls in sometimes. It's been a minute since you called in, Mish. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah? You paused a little bit.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Nothing really. I'm just tired.
Okay, just tired. We've all been there.
Yeah, I think so.
I know, it's such a relatable experience, just being tired, because we get up and we go to work and we have to do all these things that we don't want to do, and then after it's like, what do we do? Other than be tired.
You have to be tired after that.
Wow, that is so funny and interesting. Now, Mish, we're talking about products tonight. Can you take us inside? I don't think you are going to need any prompting on this one. I don't think you need anyone to hold your hand, so to speak. Can you speak on products? Can you speak about products to us? Whatever's on your mind.
Oh, I love products. I love all products for all things, but
Keep
what
going.
really gets me about products is the packaging. If the packaging of a product is cute or beautiful, I don't care about the quality of the product. I'm getting it, and I'm going to enjoy, regardless.
Interesting.
I've done that with snacks. Like, I've gotten snacks based purely on packaging, and the snack itself is disgusting. But the packaging was, so cute that I'm not even mad.
Communal Vision
You know?
from Larry Picklejar. Mish, what is the absolute most annoying product people order to drink that you want to murder them for?
To drink?
To drink. Just what's a beverage that fucking sends you into mass shooter mode?
I don't know. Maybe something like what's a beverage that makes me mad?
Pisses you the
Like
fuck
alkaline
off.
water?
Huh?
Alkaline water? Alkaline water. It's a scam.
So people walking around in their little fucking outfits, sipping on alkaline water like they got the whole
It's a
world
fucking
figured out, and
scam.
you're sitting here just thinking your mind is a deluge of violent fantasies.
Oh, yeah. I don't hate anyone more than people that I see walking around drinking alkaline water.
The girls are excited to see you in calling up, by the way, in the chat. I don't know if
I
you're
love
keeping
the
your eye on
girls.
the chat, but the girls are excited to hear your voice, Mish.
I love the girls.
Now, I want to draw everyone's attention over this poll over here. Preferred brain chip. Now, keep in mind, we are poor, degenerate losers, not going anywhere, except for a small handful of you who are rich, and we appreciate your support and presence. But most of you, not the case. But when they roll out the Mind chip, when they roll out, you're not getting the Tesla. Obviously, you're not getting the Google, you're not getting the iPod company chip, you're getting one of these off-brand ones. And in that case, what off-brand are you going for? Amazon
I'm getting
Basics,
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, Sam's Choice from Sam's Club, or Dollar Store partnering with John Cena. And Larry Picklejar with a communal vision. Ask Jeeves winning gets another 10 free subs. So guys, so we've
Hell
got
yeah.
somebody with a lot of sway, a lot of power in the community, throwing serious support behind Ask Jeeves. So if you all can get Ask Jeeves out in front in the next, I would say 30 seconds, I think we're going to be getting another 10 subs richer here in the community, and that's up to you though. Can we make it happen? Right now it's a tie. Right now it's a tie between Amazon Basics and Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
Amazon Basics and Ask Jeeves. So some smart ass just did Amazon Basics in the final seconds. Let's see how it goes. And it looks like Ask Jeeves pulled out in front at the very last second. Some smart ass was denied, whoever the fuck hit Amazon Basics. Ask Jeeves pulled out in front. Everybody's trying to get the Ask Jeeves brain chip. Larry Pickle Jar once again swinging that thing around and letting us see it, feel it, hear it, smell it, and love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Larry Pickle Jar. Bless you. Now, Mish, products, huh? Now, talk to me about Ask Jeeves. What drew you to the Ask Jeeves chip?
Mostly that I haven't thought about Ask Jeeves in a long time. So I just think it'd be funny to get a microchip from them.
Have the developers from AskJeeves.com develop the user interface for your brain chip?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And I think I trust them more than Amazon.
I think so too. You know, I think one thing that I thought of when I was watching everyone hit Amazon is like, you're going to black out and you're going to end up in an elementary school with an AK-47, hands covered in blood, doing a false flag attack. Most likely, if you get the Amazon Basics one.
Or they're going to turn you into one of their weird therapist cops that they send out to deal with. You're
gonna be they're gonna give you a little yellow vest. You're gonna be like an Uber driver, but doing therapy social work.
And they're not gonna pay you.
Nope. They'll have you tricked into thinking that you're just a good person for being a therapist or something.
Yeah, and you're not.
Nope. Sorry. Bad news. Larry Pickledor gifting another sub to kill Jeff Bezos.
Amazing.
I can't believe they allowed that username. That's so fun. That's so fun that they have such a sense of humor at Twitch.tv that they allow that sort of thing. The sort of celebration and joking about what would, be a tragedy for so many, but for even more, it'd probably just be like a funny thing and then people would forget pretty quickly.
Yeah, Twitch TV has the best sense of humor.
Twitch.tv has such a good sense of humor. They do. Mish, so products. I want to pick your mind about these products, this product situation. And little Larry Pickledor gifting another sub to Leslie Tanner Booger Poop. So somebody made a username, Leslie Tanner Booger Poop. All right, I think I don't really like the spirit of that as much, personally speaking, but I can roll with the punches. I know when jokes are, I can laugh when jokes are had at my expense, so I accept that.
I think that's a good username.
I think that's, whatever.
What do you think?
I think that's fine, whatever. I'm not thinking too much about it.
Okay.
All right, I think it does kind of bother me that somebody would do that.
Okay, maybe you should abstain from thinking.
Maybe, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Now, Mish, products. What's a product in your life right now that give us an example? Nerdity just brought something to the fore. A good product and a bad product. So maybe one that's good, that brings value and ease and convenience to our lives and enjoyment, but then also on the other side, something that's bad, unthought through, it detracts from our lives, it makes our lives worse, makes us want to kill ourselves. Would be,
yeah, you did great with that.
Something like that. This is what the bad products want to do. So, can you give us a good product and a bad product, Mish?
Well, I really personally enjoy blankets. I like cozy products. I think the Comfy is a wonderful product. like a giant hoodie blanket thing, and you
I get
just wear it, and it's so nice.
I get that. So you're saying
Yeah.
something that makes you feel warm and comfortable and cozy, is such as the comfy, you said?
Yeah, or really just any like blanket.
Interesting. So whether it has sleeves or not, we're talking blankets, good product.
Oh yeah, if I could just get cozy with it, I'm happy.
You're a happy camper. Misha's happy.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I also just got new hampers, and they've got little little bags in them that attach to the sides. So when they're full, you don't have to pick up the whole hamper. You just pick up the bags.
So let me get
And I don't know. That's going to be easier for me in my life.
So let me get this straight. Because I'm trying to understand what you're saying, and I don't know if my brain's capable of it. You're saying you got a hamper, and you lift the lid. On the inside of it, there's a detachable bag that you've been filling, not the hamper casing itself, but there's a detachable thing on the inside that makes it more convenient for you to take the laundry to the washing station.
You got it, bitch.
I love that. And thank you for calling me a bitch. That made me feel like one of the girls.
Yeah, you are right now.
I'm a bitch and I'm one of the girls. That feels so fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. An honorary bitch, maybe, for the night.
Yep. Bitch Leslie.
Give me a little badge.
That says, I'm a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That says, I'm a bitch tonight. Watch out.
That's right.
I'm a bitch tonight. Okay. Well, that sounds like a really good product, Mish, and I really appreciate you bringing that to the fore of the community. Can you go ahead and give us an example of a bad product?
You know, it's really hard for me to think of a bad product right now because...
Not to interrupt you, but we have a communal vision from Mr. Defo. Dryer balls are a useful product. They're going in everyone's stockings at the compound this year. So Defo...
Fuck yeah, dude.
What was that?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. So everyone's stoked about that, and I appreciate that. Larry Picklejar coming in with a communal vision. Next postcard, I'm a bitch, Leslie Tanner. So Leslie's spelled with a Y, and that's kind of fun. Maybe Leslie could be spelled like two I's or something for that one. Leslie. And I've got huge tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Big mommy milkers on that bitch.
Big fucking honking jugs on in the picture.
Leslie.
And maybe some stinky steam lines coming from where my pussy would be.
Yep, big old bitch Leslie. Got a stinky pussy,
Leslie with
big
huge
titties.
tits and a stinky puss.
That's right.
Wow.
We give you a little Ariana Grande ponytail.
I love that. Oh, I love that. That seems like it's painful.
Probably. I have no idea.
It looks like that young woman is in pain when I look
I
at
really
her.
I don't like a slicked back pony.
It's a specific look. It's not for everybody. When I see it, I'm like, poor girl. What you look like you're. You look like.
I think it makes you look like a bowling pin.
Stone Monster says, Leslie with a big old fat kitty who wouldn't want to pet that. Thank you for your support, Stone Monster. Imagine you as a woman.
Right.
Maybe I could transition, and as I attempted to a couple years ago, and just trying to make my balls smaller. That was essentially, my balls are so big that when I had the surgery to make them smaller, it was as if I transitioned.
But are they just normal size now?
They were. I had to go back.
It
terrified me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I was so terrified. I was so emasculated. I was running from trash can to trash can like a stray cat, trying to stay in the shadows because my balls were little.
Were you looking for your balls?
I was just afraid of other people.
Shit.
And we got a hype train, and Larry Picklejar is gifting another sub to Leslie Tanner Leaky Nips. So someone made a username. Imagining me with leaking nipples, I would imagine milk, so lactation, as we were discussing earlier, a little callback.
Nah, they're leaking poop.
Maybe.
Your nips are leaking poop.
Maybe pooping out of my nipples. That's such a fun thing to think about. Now, bad product. What did you give us a bad product yet?
I can't think of any. I love products so much. I think they're all so good.
And you're so stoked on products. You find such exhilaration in products themselves that you can't even think of a damn bad one.
Yeah, even like the scammy ones. That's fun for someone in their life.
You're goddamn right. I love that. I think that fills me with excitement right now. I'm filled with excitement after hearing you say that.
Yeah, like I assume that everything on Temu is like a really awful shit product because there's no way it's good. But for someone somewhere, they're like really excited about whatever they got on Temu.
You know, one time I got an ad that it was Temu offering me $40,000 and a Chinese child to breastfeed.
I believe that.
And
they've got crazy deals, I guess.
Yeah, because I've always had that fantasy of breastfeeding a Chinese boy, and
really?
they knew that, and then offered me a $40K on top of that as like a dream come true.
I heard about someone using Temu and then getting their bank info like sold and someone else using it.
Yeah, Peppercorn just said that in the chat too. Peppercorn Patty Scam says scam. This is a scam. Don't do it, Leslie.
Scary.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of scary.
We'll find you a child to breastfeed, though.
Well, hopefully before I'm too old and can't even force the lactation, I'd love to breastfeed a child.
Yeah, we'll do it sooner than later.
Thank you. Well, Mish, as I know we're roommates and we share the same physical mailing address, but I can't wait to get you the free postcard that we're offering all callers tonight on Explorations.
Can I just come in and get it?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, bye. See you soon.
I'll see you. All right, let me. I'm gonna give you. One of these. I got a different one for Mish. All right, so this one's specific to you. Everyone say hello to Mish. Mish is on camera in the studio. Good to see you, Mish.
Hi.
Wonderful to see you, Mish. And so I got you a different postcard. I've been showing the one dedicated to disdain, but just to show everybody, I'm going to give you this one that's asked the question, is cunnilingus demonic? Is cunnilingus demonic? And I think this would be special for you should you ever come across the experience of cunnilingus. And there's a lot of insight on the back of that card, me sort of pontificating and clarifying cunnilingus, the nature of and the role it should play in your life. You're very welcome. Is there anything that you would like to say to the community and me for that?
I think cunnilingus is probably demonic.
And should it be?
Yes.
Wonderful. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much Thank you so much. All right, wonderful call, fantastic call. Going to have Mish's energy in the stream tonight. Not a special treat. Oh, don't always get that, do we? 708-240-8953. We got time for a couple more callers tonight, guys. Time for a couple more callers, and let's speed round to these last calls, all right? I want to get as many of these fucking postcards out as possible. As many of these goddamn postcards out as possible. And we just got hit with a hype train. We're looking at a goddamn hype train, complete at level. Oh, just complete. It was going on. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's good. Good to know. Good to see. Good to know. Good to see. Suggesting cunnilingus makes roommates much less temporary. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Maybe something to look out for. Now, we got time for a couple more callers tonight. Let me give you a free postcard. Listen, a lot of you lurkers, a lot of people in the back, a lot of the new people, they get nervous about calling in. They think they look at the excitement, they can sense the potential in their lives for plugging themselves into this program, talking directly to me, Leslie Tanner. They know what it is ahead of them in their lives, and they're nervous about it. Listen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shorten your call. I'm going to keep you to a minute-long call, and I'm going to give you a postcard that's going to change your fucking life. How about that? How does that sound for easy, all right? Minute-long convo. You only have so much time to even say anything weird. And you get a free fucking postcard from me, Leslie Tanner of Explorations. How could that sound? Could that be any better? I have Thanksgiving drama to talk about, but that's not the topic. Peppercorn, call in. We'll do a speed round with you. TC Fish gifting 5 subs. What the fuck? Thank you, TC Fish. Bless you and namaste to you. TC Fish stands for tertiary cock or something. That's all I can think of with the word C. Caller, welcome to Explorations. This is Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you? We're going to do a speed round call.
Peppercorn Patty. It's Peppercorn Patty.
Peppercorn Patty, it's great to have you. We're going to get you this postcard post-haste, but talk to me about this Thanksgiving drama you referred to in the chat. I'm going to keep it to about like minute and a half.
Okay, so I walked into my family's house, and they have a new dog, and the dog started biting at my ankles and freaking the fuck out. And then I removed myself from the situation. I went to the bathroom, and then I came out of the bathroom. It was still freaking out. And then my cousin was yelling at me. She was like, "Why didn't you tell me before you came here?" I said, "I texted you 20 minutes ago to tell you I was on the way." And then she was like, "You put your hand out." So I put my hand out at the dog. It started to try to bite my hand. And I said, she said, "You're putting your hand out the wrong way." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm not doing that." And then we started yelling at one another. And I was like, "I don't know. It's your fucking dog." I was yelling at her the whole time. And then she said, "Don't yell at me in my house." And so I left.
Holy shit. That's one. We have a psychic emergency. Hold on one second. And this is not going to count towards your call amount of time.
Thank God. What do you think?
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS.
Okay, sorry.
We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Moisty_Unicorns to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 drink more fermented spit. Leslie to me that it raises the IQ. Repeat. Cheer 300 drink more fermented spit. Leslie to me that it raises the IQ. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Said it kind of cute. Leslie to me. I did tell you to drink fermented spit, and it does raise your IQ. And I appreciate you bringing that to the attention. You trying that out, giving an assessment for yourself, and then sharing it with the community. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that perspective, and thank you for the bits as well. Moist Unicorns, namaste, and bless you, bless you. And now, Peppercorn, back on the clock. Talk to me about this. So, do you normally get along with this cousin?
Yeah, we've never fought like that before or anything. I did curse at her a lot. I was just like, it's your fucking dog's problem. It's not my problem. Yeah, and Misha's saying, how does one hold their hand out wrong? I don't know. She was like, well, if you had heard the dog inside, you should have let me know. And I said, the dog wasn't barking until I came into the house. And it wasn't like a big aggressive dog. It was just like a little shitty small dog. So I don't know. And then Orchestar also wanted me to remind everyone that she's crazy. This cousin is crazy as fuck. So.
Okay, because I was gonna say there's something emotionally at play when you walk in there, and then she's making it your problem. She's making the dog your problem.
Yeah, definitely. And I fully expected, maybe a day or two would go by and she would apologize, but no, she hasn't apologized. My aunt called me and she was like, well, we tried to get rid of the dog, but we couldn't get rid of the dog. So apparently the dog is an issue. I went over to my uncle's house and told him what had gone down because he was supposed to go there later that day. And he was just he texted me later that night and said, by the way, the dog bit me too. So it's the dog's just biting everybody. I don't know.
So this dog couldn't they just put him in a fucking bathroom somewhere?
Well, they had like the cage right there, and she did put him in the cage for like a second, and then it just like kept barking, and then the argument just escalated, and I was just like, yeah, I'm out of here, so I left.
That is very dramatic. And then what'd you do after that?
I went to a different family member's house that invited me to another Thanksgiving thing. So, yeah.
Hosloth is claiming that you came in with dog hate, that you're a dog hater. Is that true?
Okay, this is Hosloth and I have already spoken about this. I'm pretty sure, and I'm not a dog hater. It's the dog's fault. It's not my fault. The dog sucks. I usually get along with dogs. That dog sucked.
Well, holy goddamn shit! I'm glad that you stuck to your guns. You didn't let this crazy cousin or this shitty demon little dog ruin your day. Or it's important to stand up for yourself, and that's exactly what you did.
I did not kick the dog. I didn't kick the dog. I just want everybody to know in chat I didn't kick the dog.
Did you want to?
I mean, if I could go back, I might have kicked the dog. I don't know. Maybe I would.
It's also a gray line, because if it's trying to bite at your ankles and you're trying to shoo them away without putting your delicate little phalanges at risk, then you're going to just like kind of kick your leg out. And is that technically kicking a dog?
Yeah, I mean, I could have framed it that way and just really gave it a good kick. Now that I'm thinking back on the incident, it might have been good because, when I was leaving, my cousin rushed after me to make sure the dog didn't run out of the house. I should have let the dog run out the front door, and then they would have had to go chase the dog down the street. That's what I should have done, but I didn't do that.
So, if you were to eat a dog, how much of the dog would be dark meat, do you think?
I think isn't all the dog is dark meat, right? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never eaten a dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer that.
Somebody who's eaten dog know the answer to that? Is it all dark meat?
Feels like it would be.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the.
Well, namaste, Peppercorn. I really appreciate you calling in tonight and sharing that with us. Very exciting. We love drama here, and I appreciate you sharing that drama with us. I've already got your address, I know, and you're going to be getting a postcard soon.
Nice. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. It's good to hear your voice. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. And that was Peppercorn Patty, cherished member here of Explorations. It's a red meat, quite fatty and extremely fragrant. Take a cross between beef and mutton, add extra meaty flavoring, and you've got the taste of dog. It's so delicious that if it wasn't for the thought of eating dog, everyone would probably love it. Where did you get that? We have time for a couple more callers. Let's get some postcards out. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
This is It All Costs Money. You can call me Costs.
This is It All Costs Money?
Yes, sir.
Well, namaste to you. It all costs money. I'll call it Costs, as you said. Namaste to you. Is this your first time calling the program?
It is my first time calling the program. Namaste, Leslie Tanner.
Namaste to you, Cost. It's great to have you on the program. You'll have to call back on a night that we're not, running through some speed calls. I'd love to pick that brain of yours, but I want to thank you for jumping into the deep end and getting your feet dirty tonight.
Yeah. I was actually just calling. I still haven't figured out what the topic is tonight.
If you're ever curious, you can type !theme into the chat, and the screen will display the theme.
Theme.
As somebody just did. Yep, as you just did. Products. Yeah, so we're talking about products tonight. We're thankful for products. We're excited about products. But as Nerdity mentioned, there's good products and there's bad products. So listen, I'm going to send you a free postcard when we're done with this call. But can you talk to me? Can you name a good product and a bad product? What's top of the head? What comes out?
Corsair.
Corsair
Corsair makes good products. I have a lot of Corsair products in my room right now.
Okay, big Corsair
I will
head.
go with, oh, yeah, I ate the entire cake.
Yeah, awesome. So Corsair, Take
Not
a couple
sponsored,
products that
not
you have
sponsored,
specifically that are branded with Corsair.
Yeah. I like the pretty lights, the LEDs. You plug them in and they shine, and it makes my room a whole lot happier. It feels like being at a Midway carnival.
Wonderful. Fantastic. I love that.
Bad product?
Give us a bad product.
The NFL.
The NFL is a bad. So NFL entirely, if you can think of the NFL as a product in and of itself.
I sure do.
And how do you do that? I don't normally think of this. Is the first time I've ever done that. NFL is a product. Can you give me a little breakdown on that?
Well, how about like everything they do is all about money, yet they claim to be a tax-free organization. Just in the state of New York, they took something like $300 million in public tax funds to build a new stadium, and then cut $300 million in public funding. I would consider the NFL a product at this point in time if they're just taking money like that and selling it to everyone. I mean, whether you want it to or not. So I just, I just go ahead and call the NFL an entire product, and I want nothing to do with it no more.
Yeah, so we got Mish here pointing out that's like churches. It's like religion.
Yeah, and look at how many people fight over like whose team does better than the other team. All about that sports ball, running a ball from one side of the screen or room to the other.
Take them down a peg, sports ball, you fucking meatheads. Now, and your product sucks. Says costs right now. So listen, I'd love to see that turn into
you get no return on the investment.
Open air conflict here. I'd love to see that turn into
like how do you get a warranty? How do you get a warranty on the NFL? You don't. I have a warranty on my Corsair products.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a really interesting example, and so it all costs money. Before you go, can you give us just an example? I want to zoom out about the program Explorations. How has this program sort of expressed itself in your life? How have you seen your life transform since the inception of Explorations in your life?
Oh, I drink a lot less coffee. I don't need it. After watching this program, I've been able to cut down the caffeine, and I quit smoking cigarettes. Like, I am 19 weeks free as of this Saturday, and if you'll notice, it's been 19 weeks since I've been watching this stream.
Wow. Listen, Koss, I only have one word to say to that. Namaste. I think that's amazing.
Namaste.
I think what you're doing is amazing, and I appreciate you being so generous. So, listen, I want you to jump into that general. There's a handful of mods in that general voice chat on the Discord. Jump in there. They'll get you the form that you need, and I'll get you out a postcard post-haste, all right?
That'd be amazing, and I'll post pictures of it in the Discord. Namaste. Namaste.
Please do. Namaste to you. You have a wonderful evening. Now, that's insane because I started chain smoking nonstop since starting the program. Well, as we talk about drugs being, there are benefits to smoking as well. A lot of people act like there's not benefits to smoking cigarettes, and there are benefits. Sometimes people, they think, oh, it gives me cancer. It makes me short of breath. It makes my breath stink. It makes I'm more apt to be sicker and for longer periods of time. But then there's the other side of the coin. You look cool. It's a cool thing to do. It's a pastime. You get to take breaks, and everyone gets it. You're like skinnier. And also, you got to talk about how that it's cool. It's a cool thing to do. It's cool. It looks cool and is cool. I watched a documentary about how big tobacco advertising at the beginning of modern public relations. You guys ever seen this Adam Curtis documentary, Century of the Self? That they paid the suffragettes in a big march in the first part of the 20th century at some point. They paid the suffragettes to line up. I don't know if they paid, but they got them to do it. To, at one point in the parade, that there was going to be a lot of press, they got them to all line up and start smoking cigarettes. And it changed how women consume cigarettes from that point on. Because at that point, there hadn't been a lot of women sales for cigarettes. But after that, they started buying cigarettes like fucking crazy. It worked. Product good. It makes people cooler. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Oh, hello, Leslie. It's Reggie.
Reggie, how are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit tipsy.
A little tipsy,
been
nice.
indulging-
Reggie's tipsy,
yeah.
getting loose and having fun.
Yeah, I've been indulging in products. I'm a little bit woo.
Well, that's wonderful to hear, Reggie. It's great to hear your voice. We're going to do a little speed round call with you tonight. Products. Do you have a thought lodged up and ready to rock and roll about products? And can you share that with us?
Yeah, I'm one that likes to distribute product rather than consume. This is a bit of a flip side for me. I like to try and consider and try and find out what product I can shift. No one seems to be interested in my things, so.
Interesting. And what kind of products do you like to distribute, Reggie? Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur, but I try and make things out of items I find on the ground. Try and recycle and reuse, but I'm not very good at it. People don't really like fur coats made of possums or, I'm trying to think of any other, binoculars made of broken bottles. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just marketing them wrong, or maybe
You're just a
I'm not
DIY
very
guy.
good at it.
Strapping it together.
Yeah. I'm just, again, trying to make, I'm trying to enter that capitalistic world and just try to thrust my deep products down.
Well, we've got a communal vision coming in from Phil Z. Reggie is trying to branch out from his career as a dildo salesman. Is that true?
Yep. I mean, that it keeps me afloat. Again, it's...
So
I'm in
dildo
that early
sales is
stage.
sort of your base. That's where you're working from, product-wise. And then you're trying to branch out in these sort of innovative ways, sort of repurposing literal trash and selling it to people.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get on like Shark Tank or something like that and just, be like, hello, I've got my own line of possum coats, and then hope that they, they want to invest. Until then, dildos are the way.
We got a comment from chat that I think is pretty interesting from Not Me, saying, no drop shipping, just real shit. And that's interesting in this day and age when, drop shipping is the go-to method for a lot of, budding entrepreneurs looking to get started. They look to drop shipping, but you're just literally putting trash together with fucking tape and with some elbow grease.
Yeah, and then if they are not interested in buying my stuff, I try and guilt trip them into it. And I'm like, well, don't you want to save the planet or something? And then I make a big scene, and they're like, oh, I'll buy it. Just shut up, leave me alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, Reggie, I think you should get drunk more. I think you should drink, because this is the most... normally you call up and you start telling us about how you followed women around, or how you keep potential friends in a basement and shit like that. And I think right now you're talking. I'm hearing a more outward, extroverted Reggie, and although that's materializing in a way that's a little unorthodox, selling trash to people, but I think it's a positive thing, and I think drinking alcohol is a positive thing for you.
Yeah, it's just look out, Will. I'll become an alcoholic, and I'll be thrusting either my dildo sales or my shit, whatever you want.
Oh my God! Well, listen, Reggie, can you hop in that VC and I can get you a postcard? We can fill out that form. I'll get you a postcard, Reggie. Is that all right with you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it will be such a lovely present. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Namaste to you, Reggie. Thanks for calling in.
You're welcome. Namaste.
Namaste. Guys, we got time for 2 more calls. We're going to do 2 more quick calls because I got to get these postcards out. I am desperate to get these postcards out. Look at that quality. Free postcard for every caller tonight. Let the program change your life. Let this postcard change your life. The insight will ooze off that back, and the gloss will just shimmer the light into your life.
Hello.
Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Keith. So
You're breaking up. What'd you say? Just hung up. All right. Well, we got time for 2 more calls. That one's not going to count. 2 more calls. Kiefer boy, welcome to the program. Namaste to you. Hope you hope you enjoy formally joining the program. Enjoy the benefits and tools now that you are a full member here. Kiefer boy. Everybody welcome Kiefer boy. 1, 2, 3. Time for 2 more calls. 708-240-8953. And again, I'd like to reiterate that this postcard that I'm offering, once in a lifetime thing, this postcard that I'm offering is normally only offered to members of our community of Devoted Light over at patreon.com, a library, a growing library of exclusive materials, videos, music, meditations, things to ever expound your progress here as it is in the program. And as well as those things, they also get a monthly postcard over there. So, yeah, and today is your lucky day. You're getting a free postcard, too. If you just call the number you see on the screen, 708-240-8953. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen tonight. Let's goddamn make it happen. 2 more calls. Ugh. All right. There we go. I was about to say one more call. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Is this Larry?
No, my name is Leslie.
This isn't Larry? What the? Leslie?
No.
Leslie who?
Tanner. Do you know that you're on a television program right now?
I'm taking a shit in the Flying J right now. I just saw a number posted on the wall. It said, call this number if you want to get some pickles from Larry.
There's a guy that hangs out whose name is Larry Pickles, Larry Pickle Jar.
I'm just trying to get some pickles, man.
He doesn't give pickles away, and no, this is a program to unlock the power inside of you. So, does that sound like something you want to participate in?
I would love that.
So
Leslie. Oh my
yeah,
God.
and so the prospect of becoming having more energy, fucking cooler, and having more money in your life. That sounds like something that might be interesting to you.
This is weird, dude. I was just watching the stream. This is Moisty, dude. I've watched you.
I don't know who Moisty is. The man that I was speaking with just a second ago was shitting in the Flying J.
No, I am shitting in the Flying J. I just saw this number on the wall, and it said, call Larry if you need some pickles. So, here we are.
Wait, so this is Moisty, the Moisty Unicorns that I know already?
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm confused.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is Leslie. We're streaming right now.
I'm on my way to Nebraska, dude. I'm just taking a poop here in the Flying J, and I saw this number on the wall. It just sounded enticing to call, but this is crazy. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, great to hear from you, dude. Yeah, cool. Well, listen, this is going to be a speed call anyway. We can kind of just call it right now. If you have time to, after we hang up and you're still shitting, go into the Discord VC and we'll get you a postcard.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, just get in there. They'll give you a form and I'll send it out to you post haste.
You call a number on a stall and you contact a friend.
That is so funny. That is so random. I thought I recognized your voice, to be honest.
Okay, well.
Oh, that is so fun.
Hope I get some pickles from that Larry guy. Fuck.
Yeah, good luck. You'll get some extra sour pickles from that guy, if you know what I mean.
All right. Have a good night, Leslie.
Well, yeah, you have a good one, Moisty. Good to hear from you.
You too, buddy.
All right. It's always good to hear from Moisty Unicorns. Haven't heard from him in a minute. Cherished member of the community, weirdly enough. Yeah, no pickles, Visenya. No pickles. Mish wants dessert. Well, there are 3 kinds of dessert here. Caller, we've got time for one more caller tonight. Let's send this out with a bang. I want to give one more postcard out for free. Yeah, it's crazy that I'm giving it out for free, right? I must have lost my mind. I am hemorrhaging money. I am losing my mind out here. But you know what? I can't afford not to give these things out for free. I've got the fire of the Spirit inside of me. I can't help but to share the light. I can't help but to share the light I have inside of me, as you have seen and felt and have the light inside of you. And the thing about light is, once you have it inside of you, you can't put it under a bushel basket, you can't wrap it up in a pita, you can't save it for later. It's for now, and it's for everyone. It's for the world. You got to open it up and share it, and that's what I'm doing via postcards tonight. 708-240-8953. I got one more postcard with your name on it. Look at that quality, huh? Look at that gloss. Look at that gloss. Welcome, Learn C4D. Learn C4D. Call now. Call now. 708-240. Let me get you a fucking postcard, all right? Free. Let it change your life. It's got some shit on the back that'll absolutely transform your life forever. You'll wish you were dead for for at the beginning of the transformation, but then after that you will be free as a bird. It'll be like powder. Like that end of the movie Powder, when he just gets hit by lightning, absorbed up in the fucking sky. That's what I guarantee will happen to you. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. My name is Ember.
Ember, it's great to hear from you, Ember. Is this your first time calling the program?
This is my first time calling the program. I'm ready to have my life changed.
Well, namaste to you, Ember. It's great to hear from you. How long have you been watching the program, Ember?
That's a great question. I'm really bad at the concept of time, like a few months, probably. Relatively new.
Few months, I know. Time can be jarring to just have to tap into, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. It's disorienting, and it's funny that something so orienting can be so disorienting. Isn't that kind of ironic, Ember?
It is. The more you try to orient, I think the more disoriented you can get.
Isn't that so funny? That is so funny.
Also, it makes me feel stupid. But, I think that accepting your... I have a dog, I'm sorry. Accepting your stupidity
It's okay, we love dogs.
Probably part of the program, right?
Not so... I don't... Let me back that up. I don't love dogs. I'm okay with dogs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. I know
I'm okay
peppercorn
with dogs. I have...
That's okay.
we were talking about eating dogs, and apparently that tastes good.
I would never eat my dog, but, maybe
well, yeah,
if I didn't
you don't
know.
have to eat your dog, but let's say you're in a country that, it's a more common place to eat dog. Would you do it?
That's a good maybe. I want to say
you
no
be like,
because
this filthy backwards country, what are you doing? Disgusting.
no, I wouldn't be judgmental, but I don't know if it would be for me.
I might be judgmental. I don't know. I've never left the United States. I've barely left my state even. I woke up in a different state once, and that wasn't on purpose. But I'm not going to rule out that there's some sort of fear and hatred in my heart.
I mean, there's a little fear and hatred in everyone's heart.
Exactly.
I mean, I've been to France. I hate France, so...
You gotta let it off the leash every once in a while. You can't coop that up forever.
Oh, exactly. Otherwise, you become Angry Mike. Nobody wants to do that.
Exactly. Angry Mike. Now, the Angry Mike's a perfect example. A pure distillation of anger, fear, and hatred is sort of clouding his vision, but absolutely in touch with a part of himself that many of us don't even know. It's a side of ourselves that we wouldn't recognize it if we saw it.
I will say I would give him props because I don't think I would be as comfortable embracing my anger as he is.
I know. Truly a gift to the community, and I appreciate his presence here. Now, Ember, yes. Products. Give me a good one, give me a bad one. We've been talking about products, and we're doing these little speed rounds because I want to get you this postcard,
sure.
All right? I would love to talk to you, but I also really want to get you this postcard. So give me a good product, give me a bad product.
I want to see here. Good product would be my utility tea kettle, my electric tea kettle boiler. Great. I've had it for
Nice.
2 decades, hasn't died. Fantastic.
20 years. What a journey.
20 years, yeah, long time they've had it with me. Bad product. Shoes. Shoes suck. No shoes are good. All shoes are bad.
Hate shoes. Your shoes are you fucking can't stand them. Give me 3 shitty qualities of shoes.
Let's see, they hurt your feet. The stitching always falls apart, and they're like never waterproof. So if you go outside in any weather that's not perfect, your feet are going to be wet and stinky, and nobody wants that.
Nobody. Yeah, stinky feet. Now that is a real test for a connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You might be having a good night, little couple of sippies, a couple of little apps, then you get back to somebody's casa. Then they take off the shoes, and that is a real test of the connection. Because even if you're having some real chemicals, sparks fly. What can happen when you smell those feet can just flip the whole script, right?
Absolutely. The smell from the chemicals of the feet will just interrupt the chemical sparking.
Exactly. I agree. Now, but
I've
then
definitely walked out of
the same token, though, it can also add to the chemicals, and you turn into a sort of rabid animal.
Have not experienced that yet, but you know, I think if I liked somebody enough and their feet were stinky,
Stinky feet, stinky pits, stinky crotch, stinky fucking just all that stench can be intoxicating.
If you don't truly love someone when they're stinky, do you truly love them?
That's a really good point. I think that's what I was saying. A good test, and embracing stink, embracing fear, embracing hatred. I want you to open yourself up tonight. I want to give you a little homework assignment. I want you to open yourself up, Ember, to fear, hatred, and that just stench, that grossness that we like. You just open that door a little bit and see what's in there. If you want to think about it over the next couple days.
I can do that. I could definitely work on embracing grossness for sure.
Wonderful. and if not, you got your 20-year-old tea kettle to fall back on and calm your nerves. Now, listen, Ember, great vibes. I feel like we could discuss this all evening. But before we go, I do want you to hop in that voice chat in the Discord. There's a couple mods in there. Don't be intimidated by that gang of rascals, okay? They'll get you the form you need and get you squared away so I can get you this postcard.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Leslie. I really enjoyed my first time calling in.
Well, you don't be a stranger, Ember. You call back in whenever you feel moved to.
I'm going to devote myself to the program now.
Fantastic. There are no sweeter words to my ears. Namaste to you, Ember. You have a wonderful night.
Namaste. You too.
Namaste. Wow. Tremendous first call. Tremendous energy tonight, guys. We were absolutely, we went nuts tonight, all right? We had a wonderful evening. We covered so much ground. We got in and out. All right, one more call. Caller, you got about 30 seconds because I'm generous tonight.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank. I'm not going to take your time. Is there any length requirement to get that postcard?
No. You just gotta. We finished calling. You go over to the
yes,
BC
get the postcard.
and the Discord.
All right, I'll hop on the BC. I'll give you my address. Awesome. Love you.
Wonderful. Namaste, Frank. You have a wonderful evening. Sneaking in, Sneaky Frank. Sneaky Frank. Sneaky Frank. That's going to be your nickname now. Frank is Sneaky. Can't wait to get you out a postcard, though. Namaste to you. Now, let's see. Who's even streaming? Who's even streaming right now? Who's going on? What's going on? What's up? It's a Friday night. I don't even know who streams on Friday nights. We just raided Toad. We can go see. Let's go. You want to go raid? Let's go raid Jimmy. All right. See Jimmy doing a subathon. 11th day of a subathon. Yeah, let's rate old floppy Jimmy. Guys, absolutely wonderful evening we had with one another. I want to thank you all for being here tonight, for participating, contributing to this absolutely insane energy this evening. Tremendous energy, so much clarity, so much absolute tremendous progress that we have all exhibited. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for taking the simple tools that I've given you and utterly transforming your life. Because you know what? I can spend all day doing the shit I do, all right? I can open the door. I can give you the keys. I can give you the directions to the door. Blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I can't do it. You're doing the real work. You are facing the fear of the abyss. You are facing that misery of loneliness. You are tapping in to that ancient source power that will allow you to truly become, to embody becoming. The word become is actually Greek from a word that means to come, essentially. They came so frequently, it was very casual for them, and here it's like kind of something special. But basically, it's where it comes from, to the act of. So you can look that up, and that's absolutely 100% true. And let's get the credits going. Namaste. Special namaste to my mods. Thank you so much, mods. And also thank you to everyone that called in. I can't wait to get these postcards out. Let's go say what's up to Floppy Jimmy, all right? Floppy Jimmy. And in the meantime, if you missed your chance to get a postcard, you can always join the community of Devoted Light over at patreon.com. An exclusive growing library of materials meant to sort of unlock your potential over there. And but there's also all that Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and what have you. If you need extra material, extra advice, extra insight, it's all waiting for you. Namaste to each of you. Let's go butt fuck, but in a positive way. Floppy.
Did you say Queen of Disaster again?
Let's go take this light energy, this energy of light, and maybe drop a little bit into the bucket over it at Floppy Jimmy's. Namaste, guys. We're gonna stream tomorrow. I'll post about the Discord. We're gonna stream tomorrow night. Namaste. Bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
That ass up. Leslie, what's going on, buddy? Boom Shakalaka, 7th Dragon Ball, what's going on? Stone Monster, good to see you. I fight for them. Leslie, what's going on, buddy? How was your stream tonight? We are currently on day 11 of Subathon 3.0. Feckin, what's going on, buddy? Guys, this is huge. There's a lot riding on this right now. We got 1.7 million Todd coin on this. I gotta prove the haters wrong. Okay? Latch, fucker. Oh! Here we go! Let's fucking go. Namaste. Hello, Kitty Pool. What's going on? Feckin' Fort, what's going on? What's up, big dog? Just surviving online, man. I mean, we're just surviving online. You know what I mean? What was going on in the program tonight? Holy shit. Products. Beautiful, beautiful. No. Come here. Talking about products and I gave up free postcards. Can I get one of those fucking postcards? What's going on, Caleb? Feeling good, buddy? Sias, what's going on? Can I get one of those fucking free postcards? What's going on? Welcome. We're just coming down on the day. Getting a little fucking Mario going.
Oh, I just raided Bobby Jimmy. And I was just chatting
That's
with
good.
Nicole, what's up?
That's good.
Everyone's gone because I raided Floppy Jimmy.
Let's fucking go.
When you're done, say, ooh, what a lovely tea. Ooh, what a lovely tea, boy.
Yeah, for just like 30 seconds ago.
Thank you, Two Tacos.
Damn. Well, we can raid. Let's raid Floppy
Maybe
Jimmy
I'm a
here.
gangster too. Let's go, Chiefs.
thank you for bringing your gang over here. Your gang of ne'er-do-wells and degenerates and,
That's
and
good.
a couple fun people. I'm sure. I'm just joking around, of course, Nicole. I appreciate
Just put me on my
you and
list
your
for a
energy and the
couple of
energy
weeks.
of your
Love
community.
it. Come here, you little
Namaste.
fucker.
How are you all doing?
We lost all that time.
I'm gonna send you over to Floppy
Leslie.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Leslie. Good to see you, dude. Thank you for the raid.
Let's namaste.
Glad you had a
Namaste,
beautiful
Nicole.
night tonight. Plus 13, not bad.
That's so funny. All right, I'll see you guys.
Can't reset. We're gonna save time. It's alright. Just a little fucked up.